Welcome, everybody, from Yoshi Park to another edition of the Super Sluggers Sim League. I'm your host, Alec Rome, and we are in for another good one, folks. What a first week it was. I tell you what, you set this up, you put all in all the work, and I knew that this game could be crazy, but you also wanted to make sure you delivered on a good baseball product, and man, did it deliver. Multiple home runs, a walk-off homer in the seventh inning, a couple of close one-run games, and plenty of high scoring as well, a triple play. We had 6 different games, and guess what? We got 6 more for you tonight. But before we do all that, I want to say hello to everybody there, and let's take a look, if you've not joined us before, at the standings. This is the Super Sluggers Sim League, a 12-team Mario Sluggers simulated league where the computers face each other. We've had me and 11 of my friends draft teams of 9 and essentially manage their rosters, trade, etc., and set a lineup and the batting order. And after 1 week, this is where we stand. The Daisy Flowers of Ethan on top of the mountain right now after winning by 14 runs. 14 runs against the Yoshi Eggs. Quite a game for them, including multiple home runs from Funky Kong. Mario Fireballs also with a big win over the Peach Monarchs at home. Wario Muscles there in the 3rd spot had a nice showing as well, beating the Bowser Monsters on the road. That's a great way to start off the season, especially on the road. Luigi Knights pitching a shutout against my Birdo Bows at home as well. The Diddy Monkeys on the road. They won in that crazy last-second game-winning home run after an error by King Boo. And you can see that highlight on our TikTok, tiktok.com/Super Sluggers or at Super Sluggers on your phone. Then the Bowser Jr. Rookies are the only other winner of the day. They beat who did they beat? They didn't beat the Waluigi Spitballs. They beat what was the other game? Yeah, it was DK Wilds, pardon me. DK Wilds at home. That's right. Quite an interesting thing. As you can see there, folks, top 2 spots, they get a first round bye in the playoff. Again, we're playing 22 games in the season. Each team home and away that each team will play, and then the 3 through the 6 plays in a 3-game series wild card, semis best of 5, World Series best of 7. That'll come up probably in a couple months, but this is game day number 2. Before we get to game day number 2 and start talking around the league, stats, things like that, let's take a look at the best performances of game day number 1 with our 3 stars, starting with star number 3, Funky Kong, who had 2 home runs and 8 RBIs, as I mentioned in that rout of the Yoshi Eggs, 18-4. Fire Bro, 2 stars for him. He gets the first Super Sluggers Sim League pitching shutout versus my Birdo Bows, all 7 innings. An impressive feat that I honestly did not believe was ever going to be accomplished. I just, with how many times that this game produces hits and things like that, for a team to not put up any runs is shocking. And that was great defense on behalf of the Luigi Knights, winning that one 4-0. And finally, as I mentioned previously, King Boo for the Diddy Monkeys getting the W with a home run that was only able to happen. It should have been a ground ball double play, game over. But an error put King Boo at the plate down 2 with 2 on. And he smokes it. Center field, gone. Home run. That's all she wrote. The Diddy Monkeys win on the road 7-6. That is our 3 stars of game day number 1. And now as we look at game day number 2, man, it's going to be an interesting one. Folks, I don't know. Things are going to start to take shape in these next couple of weeks. And I'm sure that, some of the veterans that were around and people that know what this game is probably saw the fact that some of our owners needed to learn the hard way, in a way, as to how to build their teams. Some outfields didn't have the chemistry necessary. Some players were just not put in the right position. Some were put in the right position and just did not perform to the level that they likely should have. And you know what? That's all part of the fun of it. It's a random game. It's zeros and ones in a program on a game. But it can create so many interesting stories and so many great moments, and more of those will be coming tonight. And we take a look basically at our schedule for the evening. First game up is the Waluigi Spitballs, Tim's team that lost tragically at home to that game-winning home run, 7-6. They face my Birdo Bows, hoping to put a run on the board for the first time this season at home. And that's where we are, Yoshi Park. You got a little roller coaster behind us, things like that. And there's an actual warning track at this stadium with the train track that can always be very dangerous for some of the outfielders. So home runs, even for outfields that have good chemistry, it's not a guarantee they're going to get robbed today. So it could be a hitter's ballpark here for both of these teams. And speaking for both these teams, I bring up that 3 stars again. Petey Piranha there at the bottom had 3 home runs out of his 4 at-bats for Tim's Waluigi Spitballs in that loss. His slugging percentage right now is a straight 3, and I know that we'll be taking a look, as I'm sure, at all of the different standings and statistics as things get along in this league. But I think early it's very interesting to take a look at some of the batting stats. When you're looking at the Waluigi Spitballs, they have a pretty decent team batting average, about .414. Meanwhile, Birdo Bows, they barely got to the plate to hit, and then when they hit, they did not hit singles. Worst league batting average right now at a .130. That's not good. That's not good. We are certainly hoping that some people in a wacky baseball game can fucking hit better than 130. All right, that is not good. Not good for my team, and not looking good as an owner of the Birdo Bows. But 22-game season, I feel very good about this team's prospects today. But got to rein in Petey Piranha. Petey with that great performance. The rest of the lineup, you know, when I take a look at the stats, I don't know necessarily that they put up a lot of hits. That team put up 12 hits at 29 at-bats in their first game. Waluigi had 2. Red Koopa had 2, including a double for Red Koopa. But for the most part, it was home runs, including 1 from Brown Critter, as I can see down at the bottom. So they're going to have to spread the love a little bit more. I think Petey can carry the game, but Petey can carry the game only when you're able to get other players on base. So if the rest of the lineup struggles, hitting solos ain't going to do it and could cause a little bit of an issue. But for the Birdo Bows, you have to just get on base and get home and put a run on the board. That's for sure. Let me know if you're out there. Let me know how you're doing. We're gonna get to the first game shortly here in 7 minutes, folks, but I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get in. I'm Alec Rome, your host tonight. No color commentator right now. Maybe there will be somebody that tickles their fancy that I see in our Discord in a little while in the owner's box that might want to make a comment. But in the meantime, here we are, and it will be quite the night. I take a look at the rest of the lineup, or rest of the games, rather, in the schedule. The nightcap tonight, 1-0, Luigi Knights, as I said, got the shutout, facing the Wario Muscles, who blew out their competition at Wario City at night for the first time. Night game there. That will be a fun nightcap. Like we said, we got 4 other games. Bowser Monsters at DK Wilds, and Mario Fireballs looking to continue their campaign going on the road back here when it turns to nighttime against the Yoshi Eggs, who are looking to avenge that 18-4 spanking and hopefully get a W for the first time this season. Peach Monarchs also looking to avenge the loss to Mario on the road. They'll be on the road again against the Diddy Monkeys in the jungle. The DK Wilds and the Diddy Monkeys will visit the jungle for the first time this season as well. That's pretty much around the league. Following up after this one, though, will be another great matchup, 1-0 for both these teams, the Daisy Flowers at the Bowser Jr. Rookies. I expect that one to be another potential instant classic, but the only way you're going to be able to find it and watch the whole thing is if you stick around, okay? Stick through all the games. Let your people know what's going on. Let them know that your team is playing, the team that you constructed. Or if you didn't construct them, you like one, you have a certain favorite character, well, fuck, stick around. Watch it, okay? Crack a cold one. Right here, baby. Not sponsored. And let's play some baseball. Let's start with the starting lineups first for the away team. Waluigi, Spitballs. And if we take a look at this lineup, folks, it's not changed very much, if at all, from last one. Tim did not get his roster things in time. So Waluigi has one more game to start. We have a 2-game-in-a-row starter rule here in the SSSL. After 2 games, you must switch out your starter for a new starting pitcher. You don't have to really sit anybody because everybody can only have 9 players, but you have to switch them for a different starter. So this is the second and last game for Waluigi before he'll have to be switched for a different starter. But the lineup's all the same. Batting order's all the same. Petey Piranha leading off with a pretty decent top 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Hoping to see the only real disappointment out of this lineup at 3 at-bats was Greenoki, who did not get on base, did not have a hit, as well as Purple Toad looking to switch around his fate in the 4 spot there. But otherwise, hopefully they can be balanced enough, put up 6 runs. Maybe it's enough against the Birdo Bows considering how last week went. Now time for the Birdo Bows, the home team. First time at home, hoping to get the first win of the season. And what I think was really disappointing on top of everything for the Birdo Bows was not only the lack of hitting for a squad that features 2 critters and King K. Rool, but on top of that, Red Magic Koopa with multiple errors at second base just could not find any rhythm. Therefore, Red Magic Koopa has been moved to right field for today and will bat in the 9 spot. A little bit of shifting going on to try and keep the chemistry there in the middle part of the lineup. Should have a lot more error items that might change the tide in the 2 through the 8 spots. But for the most part, everybody else is the same besides that critter change and maybe a little bit of shifting in the batting order. And those are your starting lineups for both of these teams. Again, it's going to be interesting to see. I think both showed what they are at their best, essentially. What a slobber knocker it was against the Diddy Monkeys. Both of them have offensive potential in their lineups, but for the Birdo Bows, we just haven't seen it yet. And maybe today at home is a chance for them to see it and to show it. But it's enough time for talk. Let's get it rolling. Game number 1 of 6. Let's get this train moving. Waluigi at Birdo. First game of the night here in the Triple SL. As I bring my other mic over, I wish I had a better transition for this, to be quite frank with you. But hey, you know what? It's all good, folks. We got that up. We had it ready to go. Play ball here. Opening game of the night. And this one is on the ground at PD Piranha and out at first as I try to get this up for you. There we go. Took a second to load. We're underway here in the Super Sluggers Sim League. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Make sure to drop us a follow here at twitch.tv/AdamGroveGames or on my YouTube as well. That's where the replays will be staged. Oh, an error item early there. As Green Critter able to get on base for the Birdo Bows. Again, Birdo Bows up first here, so it was a ground out for the first part of the lineup. And now with 2 on, nice single there for King K. Rool as it's Red Critter. Again, this team did not have a lot of these positions. Not a lot of times there's 2 men on base. Red Critter here on Waluigi gets through the gap. Will Green Critter be sent home? It's kind of a blooper. Always going to hold up, but you felt that he had the motivation to get home. And now it's me up with bases loaded with 1 out. Really would like to not ground into a double play here. Got to choose your pitches wisely, and it's 0-1 here. Waluigi the pitch. This one's right over the middle of the plate. Big swing. If it gets down, it'll be good. It's going to get down. Green Critter was waiting. King K. Rool's coming around, but it's a fast throw at the plate. No, he's safe. King K. Rool, I know he's a slow-ass dude, but he gets home safe, and the Birdo Bows, just like that, have 2 runs on the board for the first time this season. Tim with a great attempt. What a missile that was from right field, but it wasn't quick enough even for the big hitter, King K. Rool. And now 2 more on with 1 out. This could be quite the affair here for Red Shy Guy to come into to add to the lead early for this team. But he takes strike 1. Again, welcome in as I see people starting to trickle in. It's the Birdo Bows at home against the Waluigi Spitballs. Red Shy Guy at the warning track, but the train's not going to come around. Bananas don't matter. Tag up from third, and it'll be quickly 3-0 with 2 out. Red Critter's going to get home, and the 2-3-4 section of the lineup all reach home plate, something they didn't do in their first matchup on the road against the Luigi Knights, folks. What a way to start the game and switch the tide, switch the opinion. Already batting really well, and now here's the Captain Birdo with a big ring on her finger, hoping to make it a crown at the end of the season where somebody will win the Triple SL crown, folks, right here on my desk. Birdo takes a swing at this one, at the track, at the wall, but it's robbed by Tim. And almost the train was there too, but luckily they get the hop off in time. Man, did Birdo take a shot at this one, but Tim robs it, and it remains 3-0. So right away, a completely different story for the Birdo Bows. They come out swinging. They come out hot. But can the Spitballs respond? Tim Verghese, the other owner, the Waluigi Spitballs. Welcome, my friend, and good luck. Petey needs to be locked in today. Even with 3 home runs, couldn't get the job done. Wasn't enough. You need the rest of the lineup to be locked in today. This one is a beamer, and it goes into the pole and out of foul territory, and that's the home field advantage of Yoshi Park. It went into the pipe and out. What looked like it could have been a leadoff single for Petey is an out. Tim now with the hit. Grabbed by Green Critter at second base. 2 down quickly here in the bottom of the first. Hopefully my audio is good today. I'm pretty sure that I had it dialed in a little bit better. And things dialed in from last time we played. Green Critter on the second pitch. Snags that one. 1, 2, 3. And tides have turned. The Birdo Bows came to play today. They're up 3-0. As we head to the top of the second, it's Gray Shy Guy. The Red Shy Guy sure as hell showed some hitting potential. Tim saying he's cooked early. It's very early. It's very early. But that's on the ground. Nice snag. What a web gem there by Brown Critter. 1 away. And Waluigi. Okay, this is a problem. Waluigi is tired early. Tired early. Again, his second start of 2 will have to sit, or at least not start in game number 3. But can he get something going? Red Magic Koopa straight to Brown Critter again. That's 2 away for him. Now Red Yoshi. Again, the Birdo Bows, great start. But as we hit the bottom half of this lineup here, we're back to the top, actually, for Red Yoshi. Jammed inside to Red Koopa. 1, 2, 3. And so not quite the same inning, but still up 3-0. Can the Spitballs respond here at bottom of the second? But a little bit of a tougher part of the lineup for them. As I said, Purple Toad did not have a hit in the last game. Hopefully can change that right now. And Birdo with a little bit off speed for strike 1. Purple Toad swings on this one in the gap, and it's a base hit to start off the inning. Here is Blue Yoshi. Blue Yoshi did have 1 hit, was 1 for 3 in the last game, and whiffs on pitch 1. And down quickly, 0-2. Will Birdo go back to the well again? She will. This could be the strikeout. It is. Strike 3. Goodbye. Out number 1. And first strikeout for Birdo of the season. This is also Birdo's second start. This one could be a double play. 6-4-3. See ya. End of 2. Jammed on that one for Brown Critter. Disappointing trip to the plate for him. And it's still 3-0. Quickly to the third inning. It's not been that long here. Quick game so far. Waluigi deciding to stay in. Not going anywhere. Green Critter. In the gap. Over the head. The giant head of Petey Piranha for a single. And now it might be time for Waluigi to call it. And that's not what you want early. You want to be able to have your starter go a little further. And Purple Toad will step in. Interesting enough. Not really sure. Looks like average pitching for Purple Toad. But here's King K. Rool, who whiffs on the off speed for strike 1. King K. Rool's a home run threat. I know he didn't look like it, but he is jammed inside. This is going to be a double play. No, it's the error item. And he throws it off the base, Petey Piranha. Oh, the negative chemistry again. Petey, we saw some flashes of that where he wasn't quite hitting the first base at shortstop. And that time the error item made the difference. Again, I adjusted this lineup because not everybody was connecting very well, and I had them out of order. Now Red Critter with 2 away. It's going towards the track. There's the train, runs both of them over. It's at the wall, but there's still going to be runs getting home. Red Yoshi can't get it home. It'll be 4-0. King K. Rool not going to try for it, but there's runners on second and third with nobody out, and quickly this could get messy for the Spitballs. Like I said, a completely different look for this team than the one they put on the field at the mansion. They could have been just spooked, quite frankly. The threat of ghosts and poltergeists could spook anyone at that ball field. This one, for me, it's off Red Yoshi, and it's fair. It bonked off his head. Oh, my God, the mistakes are compounding early. 6-0. Oh, my goodness. An unexpected error from Red Yoshi. I don't think that's a chemistry problem. There's great chemistry in the outfield as that one's a base hit, runners on the corners, and the rally continues. Purple Toad now done early, but not going to step off the plate as Birdo almost hit a home run. But the chemistry in the outfield is correct this time for the Waluigi Spitballs. That's just an error. That is just an unbelievable error as Birdo, this one is not going to be an error. It's caught. Tagging up is me. A play for home plate. Who's going to get it? Out. Or no, it's safe. Safe. 7-0. Birdo Bows. The catcher's advantage, or the runner's advantage at home plate, 3 for 3 in this game. As now Petey Piranha taking a rare step on the mound as Gray Shy Guy will fly this one out for out number 2. But man, another solid inning, 7-0 for the Birdo Bows. Top of the third here, Red Magic Koopa. At the bottom of the lineup, hot one there, straight to Red Koopa. And the torture is over. 2 massive errors from Petey Piranha and Red Yoshi add to the deficit. 7-0. Here's the bottom of the third with the captain due up right now. Needs to get this team going. Has lots of star swings that they could use, but haven't used it yet. There's a swing, and that one straight to Green Critter for the out. It's always surprising why teams choose to or choose not to use star swings. Never quite really know, as it's in for a strike. Birdo now using her star pitch on the second one. Swing and a miss, and there's 0-2 on Red Koopa with 1 out. She's not going to use another one this swung, though. If it gets down, it's fair. Red Koopa's on. First runner on base in the bottom of the third. As Green Noki, again, looking for a hit, showing bunt this time. Maybe that's just what she's best at doing, is bunting. Going to keep showing bunt on 0-1. Right down the middle, this one could be a well-executed sac bunt. Gray Shy Guy, rather, will get it to the covering Green Critter for the second out. But Petey Piranha, with a runner in scoring position, 2 away, could be his time. And this one's going deep, and it might not be catchable, but they're going to get to the wall early. It is caught by me at the wall, and they remain a scoreless team right now. As we take another look at it, the train went by at the right time. The train was passed on time in some way for our team. And it's robbed by me. 3 innings down. 7-0. As we head to the top of the fourth here. Red Yoshi looking to make amends. Well, we have a Red Yoshi too. It's Red Yoshi to Red Yoshi. I guess our Red Yoshi is going to try and make amends for their Red Yoshi. Back to the top of the lineup for the third time for our team as Green Critter hits a big one, but it's going straight to Waluigi for the first out. King K. Rool, who had a nice big hit earlier, has a look at another one. This one's going to get to the wall. They don't have chemistry. They can't catch it. It's gone. King K. Rool with his first homer of the season, and it continues. 9-0. Therein lies the problem with the pitching lineup. The chemistry just might not be there across the board, and now the third pitcher getting used. It's going to be the fourth pitcher already. Red Koopa getting on to try and help things out here, but man, is it looking rough for Tim early as Red Critter's going to foul this one. Big swing for him. 1-0 here on Red Critter. Or 0-1, rather. This one going to go deep again. Is it going to be another homer on Red Koopa? You betcha! This is getting ridiculous. Solo homer for Red Critter. And it's 10-0 at home. A completely different team than we saw. The one that lost and got shut out by Firehammer Bro, who had a complete game, is not the team that showed up today. 10-0 here for the Bows. Top of the fourth as it's me up to plate. And now, man, just... if we take a look at this as that one gets down for a single, think about if Petey Piranha catches that ball and a double play is made. The Waluigi Spitballs are 1-0. They have the confidence going into this game on the road, but they lose that close game, and now you just wonder if they might be a little bit stuck. But he gets picked off. I get picked off at first base for not running quick enough. Man, I guess I got to lose the beer a little bit. And that ends the inning. Double play there. Nice play from Waluigi. But it's still 10-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Hoping to get off the scoreless section of the board here is Tim. And Tim will swing this one, and it's a nice play. Ooh, Green Critter. Had to get back to that one. A little bit, kind of over-calculated it, but made the grab nonetheless. Now it's Red Yoshi again. Here's Birdo using the star pitch, and we'll get a swing. It's 0-1. Folks, thanks for joining us. Another beautiful night for baseball. Diving grab, Red Critter 2 away. That was a defensive adjustment made by the Birdo Bows. Again, taking Red Magic Koopa off of second base and putting him in right field, then putting Green Critter. So a double Critter infield, which can be so difficult. Right now, they're proving they can get the job done. Here's Purple Toad, who will get on base. I believe that might be Purple Toad's first hit of the year. Nicely done for Purple Toad. Here's Blue Yoshi now. Might be 1 for 4 in the season. This one could be grounded into a double play. No, doesn't get the lead runner, but didn't need to. And that will be that. 4 innings down. It's 10-0 right now. Looking tough for the Spitballs. We got 6 games tonight. This is just 1 of 6. The next one should be a slobber knocker of a game between the undefeated Daisy Flowers 1-0 against the undefeated Bowser Jr. rookies. Daisy Flowers put up 18 in a win against Yoshi last game day. Again, folks, we're looking to be on probably every Tuesday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday currently. Might be a few more days than that. Just make sure you follow me or us on TikTok at Super Sluggers. You'll get information on the game days. That's a fly out to right field to Tim for out number 1, and now 0-1 on Gray Shy Guy, who will line drive it. Purple Toad. Good effort there, but just couldn't get the glove up. And so Gray Shy Guy's on base with 1 out for Red Magic Koopa. This is a nice hit if it gets down, and it will be 2 on here as Red Magic Koopa adds another single to the docket. Again, folks, we're looking at the Birdo Bows last week. 6 different players. They only had 3 hits. 3 hits did the Birdo Bows have last time out. Gray Shy Guy's going to get greedy and go for home, and he'll be safe. Good play. Nice attempt by Brown Critter, but safe in time, says Lakitu. 11-0. But a 3-hit team has now put up 11 runs in less than 5 innings, as this one's going to get down as well. Tried to make a big throw at it. Red Magic Koopa was thinking about taking a shot at home plate, but why do you need to, as you got King K. Rool here with bases loaded. Star pitch swung on, and it's going to get deep. But that part of the lineup, this is a good spot for them, but the warning track's there. It's caught by Red Yoshi, tagging up his Red Magic Koopa, so not a grand slam, but it's another run scored on the sac fly, 12-0. And this team on its 4th pitcher now getting tired as well. Here's Red Critter, takes the first. Pickoff attempt. Ooh, and Red Yoshi was a little bit out of position there, almost successful. Gotta say, this one is grounded if it can make a play. Oh, it's off the head of Purple Toad. But what in the hell was that? They were waiting. Maybe they got stunned from the bomb there, and they still make the play on Green Critter at second. So the inning's over. But 2 more added. Could have been a lot worse, potentially, and it's 12-0. Brown Critter, who has not been hitting super well for this Waluigi Spitball side, needs to recover and give them something to think about or really be happy about going into this next couple games in this season. Probably going to be some tough matchups, as this one is a line drive straight to a Red Shy Guy. I thought it would get over his head. But now Waluigi back up here. So, man, can a day make a difference in baseball? This is a pop fly to center field, outnumbered 2. It's like these 2 teams traded places, traded roles. One was hot. And now they can't even buy a run. It's 5 innings down, 12-0 still. And thanks to all of the defensive plays, Petey has not been able to get back up to bat for quite a bit. He'll probably get one more crack at the top of the lineup. But, man, it could get interesting with Waluigi there. So, yeah, we should expect Petey Piranha back up as I single through the gap to start things off. So, again, lots of questions, lots of things. Maybe you make some trades. Maybe you go to free agency. I know there's still a few free agents out there that Tim could pick up. This one, the error item gets everybody, including me. So, the lead runner's out there thanks to the error item as well. So, kind of a wash there. Thought it might be a double play, but instead that's there. And a nice pitch by Red Koopa. Got Birdo thinking about it, 0-1. This one curving back in on the edge of the bat. Will it get down? It will get down. Red Shy Guy's there in time, and there's 2 on with 1 out. 2 on with 1 out for Gray Shy Guy, who's had a couple hits here and there as well. This whole lineup, like I said, doing a lot better. This one, a line drive. Will it get down? It will not. And it's 2 away. Nice play by Red Yoshi. Kind of getting back locked in here for the Waluigi Spitballs. Red Magic Koopa now, who hasn't been doing so well. Has had maybe 1 hit today, but hadn't needed to be good. This could be good, but the train went by at the warning track. No item. That's going to be out number 3. And a scoreless inning for the Birdo Bows for the first time in 3 consecutive innings. It's 12-0. Hopefully, the Waluigi Spitballs can get on the board, prevent the shutout, and they'll have Petey Piranha up second here, due up. But first, Green Noki at the bottom of the order. And she'll swing, and again, that red critter, man, that's brutal. Just not quite where you need it to be. They have such wingspan, good reaction time. You got to give Red Credit a little bit of credit there. But now Petey Piranha, just maybe a solo homer, could get this team in a good spot. But it won't be a solo homer. It's going to be a line drive to center. Bad pitch selection. Maybe should have waited for the right pitch, but instead fly out. And, man, the hope might be sucked out here. But Tim, grounder. Tim Verge saying, we're going to have to look at every aspect of our program after this. No stone left unturned in our pursuit of success. And again, it's almost like the Scott Frost era, Tim. I mean, you just wonder if that first game had gone differently for this team, what the attitude and everything around this team and around the locker room would be. But losing in a heartbreaking way like that, you can't expect it not to trickle over. As we're in the top of the 7th now, folks. Nice grab there by Purple Toad. One out here for Green Critter, who's had a nice day themselves. Again, what did I say before? The 2, 3, 4 part of the lineup for this Birdo Bow side was missing. Absolutely missing in game number 1, but they showed up today. They got locked back in. Red Koopa, the 4th pitcher for this side, might finish it out, which, to be quite frank, is a great effort from Red Koopa, all things considered. And this is going to be a fly out for the 2nd out. Throwing this one in just in time before getting absolutely trucked is Tim. But if Red Koopa can finish this game out, I think it would be pretty impressive. Red Critter, though, to the wall, and it's gone! 2-run shot! And the Critters have been menaces today for the Spitballs. They've been menaces in the infield. Multiple home runs for Red Critter. A completely different game for them. And it's 14-0. Now Red Koopa, probably the most valiant effort, to be quite frank, of this entire pitching staff. And Green Oki, average pitcher, will go in and just try to get us out of here. But pitches a ball on a me who's crowding the plate. Second pitch, that one's a nice contact hit down the middle. 2-out rally continuing here for Red Shy Guy. Red Shy Guy will take ball 1. Looks like Green Oki likes that outside edge of the plate. Going inside now, and that was a nice job to get him grounded. But there's the, oh, got him in time. Man, a whole lot of shit happened there. Green Shell got Brown Critter, but Purple Toad covered nicely. Got the out, but that's pretty much all we can look at is nice little small victories, because this is a blowout. Can they get on the board and prevent the shutout? That's what you want to prevent. Birdo on a complete game right now. Could be a complete game after this, but that's a nice hit by Red Yoshi into left field, right on the 3rd base line. Doesn't decide to go 2, but that is a good hit for him. Purple Toad now, who found his first hit. Might find his 2nd hit of the season. He does, and here we go, folks. 2 on. Again, not expecting this to turn the game around and for this to be a 15-14 victory, but at least it could be something. Blue Yoshi now takes strike 1. Looking for his pitch. And he's going big. This is a big hit, but it looks like it's going to be a line out to Red Yoshi. Purple Toad slacking, got to get back to first, and does, and 1 away now. But here's a perfect guy if he can just find some momentum here. Has had some bad hits, but find his pitch and can send it yard. Is Brown Critter, and this one's over the plate, and it could get gone. It doesn't look like I'm going to get there. That's a tall wall to climb, and I won't. Home run for Brown Critter, and a chance to take something away from this game. It won't be a shutout for Birdo, but it's going to be a good game nonetheless. But Brown Critter, who showed up a little bit late today, puts that one on the tall part of the wall, and it's 14-3. And Birdo just 2 outs away from completing the complete game here. Going to have to stay in there. But has Waluigi, and Waluigi takes a nice big whiff turns his body 180 degrees for strike one. This one contacted on the ground, a red critter. That's two, and they're down to their last out. And now Birdo will get pulled and give the ball over. Doesn't have the complete game. Going to give it to Red Magic Koopa. Give Red Magic Koopa a rep here. Good pitcher as well. And Red Koopa crowding the plate. Knows what Red Magic Koopa's up to. Looking outside. Not going to give him anything. Jammed on the inside of the plate. Nice hit, though. Getting opposite field for Red Koopa, who's had a nice little effort himself. All things considered, in a rain of fire. Tim saying the comeback starts now. It could start now, but it's on the ground. A green critter. Game over. 4-3, and it's a 14-3 victory for a team that put up no runs in game day one. Boy, what a beautiful game it was. Multiple home runs from Red Critter, and the Waluigi Spitballs could only get a consolation at the end of the game. And the Birdo Bows are 1-1 now on the season. A nice way to get some of the run differential back as one of our tiebreakers, as the roller coaster trails on by 14-3. Waluigi Spitballs fall to 0-2, and that run differential won't help when it comes to the standings. Might put them towards the bottom of the board. But as Tim Berge said in our chat, folks, they're gonna take a look at this lineup. Again, you have the opportunity with his 7th and 8th round draft picks to maybe make some roster moves, maybe pick some better chemistry characters from free agency. And I think that's a strategy that we've seen at least one or two owners using. We, again, had repeat characters in the 7th and 8th round. So there are plenty of characters still out there, duplicates of characters that you could potentially swap and take a look at. And it might be worth taking a look at, to be quite frank. Maybe you can get some better chemistry lineups. And, of course, you got to think about when that first pitcher goes out, what will happen to the chemistry in the outfield. And we saw that anything going to left center or left field was uncatchable because Waluigi ended up being out there. But right field, got right field locked down, Tim being in the game. But also the thing is, too, you never know. It's a computer game, so shit's random. It's a random game, and who knows? We could be talking about Waluigi's team next week putting up their 14-3 win. But that's not the reality now as we set up the next game. Come on back, folks. We're not done. 5 more to go. Big one coming up right here next. It's the Daisy Flowers at the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Undefeated teams. Somebody's got to lose. All right, folks, we're back. Thank you so much for the wait as we got done with that one. And now I transport myself to... Oh, my God, we're going all the way through the league. I forget to do this before the break sometimes, folks, to be quite frank. But I don't know. I guess a little inside baseball here, right? There we go. Bowser Jr.'s Playroom. And what will be the second game of tonight's sextuple header again. It's the Daisy Flowers on the road at the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Both teams had wins in their first week. They came in much different ways. The Daisy Flowers, they had multiple different bright spots, including Funky Kong having 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, as well as a complete game that we did not mention in our 3 stars, but one that was certainly could have been an honorable mention was Ethan's Me, pitching a complete game and allowing 4 runs. And like I said, the only reason why I didn't go up there is because, it was pretty much a rout to begin with, but it was still a very solid performance from Ethan's Me, and Ethan's Me is back up on the mound for the second time of 2 in this contest against Bowser Jr. Rookies. And Caden, though, his ownership stint has, while it's been interesting at times, he's not afraid to make roster moves, made multiple roster moves, trying to get the chemistry of the team together, trying to pick the right players, and is not afraid to make trades. And I expect him to continue tooling his team throughout the season. But maybe today, again, this team's 1-0. They were able to get a close win over the DK Wilds at home last week, and they're back home again on this game day, 5-4. But will he be happy after this game with another win? Will he stick with the squad he's got, or will he continue to reach the pursuit of perfection and the pursuit of reaching this crown? It might be one that requires looking at every little detail. But let's take a look at those details right now as we take a look at the lineups. First for the Daisy Flowers. I don't know if much changed from this lineup from the last time we saw it, but again, Funky Kong, who had multiple home runs, is in the 4th spot. And starting with Toadette Blue Dry Bones in the 1-2-3, Ethan pitching. The chemistry was not necessarily there in this group in the field, and one might look at it and think that they may just need to lean on, Funky Kong, but let's not get it twisted. Blooper of all people, batted in 4 runs with 4 singles on 6 at-bats. Blooper had a pretty decent game, all things considered, and trust me, folks, Blooper was not on very many people's radars when we started the season, but Ethan himself said that he picked on vibes, and the vibes are immaculate right now, and the vibes are hitting baseballs. They have what is likely the best batting average in the league, if I'm not mistaken. We take a look right there. No, they don't have the best batting average. That belongs to the Wario Fireballs at 632, but they're second with a 523, so half of every ball in play ends up being a hit. That is pretty impressive, and we'll see if they continue it today. The Bowser Jr. Rookies, though, they made some switches in their lineup, a few changes, but for the most part, sticking with Blue Magic Koopa to open things up. Will likely go to Bowser Jr. second, and maybe some slight adjustments in the batting order from last time. But again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They got to win. They didn't have much to fix, but they did make a change in color for Green Toad, and then a few days earlier, changing out the color of the Dry Bones as well, trying to get chemistry together, and we will see if it works out for them. Those are the lineups. I'm on top of probably some wooden block or something up here at the top of this stadium. I've got a bird's eye view of what will be a very interesting second game. Will it be a blowout? Will it be a track meet? I mean, who knows? Both of these teams have the potential to make that happen. It's the Daisy Flowers at the Bowser Jr. Rookies, and it starts right now. As we get underway here, it's going to be the Bowser Jr. Rookies to start things off. Let's play ball. Opening pitch for Ethan is a strike. And complete game for him. Very impressive showing. Green Hammer Bro on the second pitch, though. At home. He likes hitting it here. And he does. Off of Bowser Jr.'s right hand. It's gone. Green Hammer Bro, I believe, had a home run in his last game, which was pivotal to getting things done. And my God, nothing's changed. An early solo shot to make it 1-0. Now here's Bowser Jr. Could add to this stretch quickly here, and that one's going to be a single down to Daisy. as she gets ran over by the green shell. And yes, Green Hammerbro did have 2 runs. He had a 2-home run game last time at home, and that was the difference with 2 runs batted in. Only 1 run was the difference against the DK Wild, so he played a huge part in that. But this is a ground ball, the blooper, 4-6-3, and the green shell took out Bowser Jr., their own error item against them, prevented that. Now the bases are clear with 2 away, so early scare for the Flowers, but one they can recover from. Here's Green Dry Bones. If this one gets down, it will. Funky Kong out there in left field. Oh, man, gets rolled over by a bunch of shit there, but Green Dry Bones is not going to try to take advantage of it. Knows that they can get that ball in quick. And now Caden, who has actually shown up for the team this time. Oh, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. He played last time. He's out there. And this ball gets jammed inside, but the bomb, oh, it doesn't come off in time. Nice throw by Toadette to get the out. Could have been a bit of an issue, but it was not. Only 1 on the board for Caden's team, but it's enough for them to take the lead. Thanks to the 8 people joining in. I know some of the owners will be kind of floating in along the night. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's Blue Magic Koopa. Blooper, who had a great game, gets robbed there by Green Dry Bones for the first out. He had 4 for 6 in that route of the Yoshi eggs, but starting off 0 for 1 with a line drive out. Toadette. Ooh, nice eye for ball number 1. Toadette had 3 hits of 6 herself. Again, this entire team, the only person that didn't get a hit, the only people that didn't get a hit, surprisingly in that game, as Green Magic Koopa sucks that one in with his magic wand. It was Red Paratroopa and Ethan as well. Ethan a little bit too busy being a good pitcher to get a hit. But nonetheless, did get home, I believe, on an error, if I'm not mistaken. And 2 out here early for the Daisy Flowers in the bottom of the first. 1-1 here on Blue Dry Bones. Fastball here and off the edge of the bone, and that one does get down for a base hit, and throw him bone here. Chance to maybe get on the board here. Bottom of the first, and now the home run hitter. He hit 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. It's Funky Kong. He's got a big swing at this one off speed, though. Takes strike 1 on Blue Magic Koopa. Surprised the Blue Magic Koopa. Ooh, nice pitch there and whiffing 0-2. Do you try to go outside here? Don't give him anything over the plate. He did give him something over the plate, but that was a contact hit on this second strike. And that will be 3. Funky Kong flies out. But Blue Magic Koopa's tired early. Let's keep an eye on that, folks. It's still a long game. It's 1-0. Top of the second, due up is Green Toad. And strike 1 on him. Had to adjust my monitor here so I could see who was who. Green Toad on 0-2. Red Paratroopa does not get to that in time. And Green Toad is aboard. His first, no, that's his 3rd hit of the season. Green Koopa and Green Dry Bones are looking for their first hits of the season. They might have already got them. Who knows? It's hard to keep track of stats, folks, when baseball goes so fast, so crazy. Line drive and, ooh, Green Toad. Green Toad. Buddy, get in position. Quick double play, 6-3 rather, and there's 2 away. And make that 3. Toadette flashing the glove today. Scoreless inning for the rookies. 1-0. A much different affair right now than maybe what we could have expected. I don't know. What did you expect? Did you expect a 15-14 game or something like this? Well, this is what you're getting right now. It's 1-0. And Boomerang Bro, though, is going to hit one nicely in the gap. It could be extra bases. Not going to go for it, though, as Bowser Jr. cuts that ball off in center field. Blue Magic Koopa trying to stick around. Wiggler is up to bat for the Daisy Flowers. Wiggler had a perfect game. 4 for 4. Can he keep it perfect? Announcer's curse. He's now 4 for 5 in the season with 1 out. Red Paratroopa. Take strike 1. Off speed. Got a bat to that one, and it's in play. 2 on with 1 out. For the Daisy Flowers. Looking interesting here as Ethan's up to the plate. Ethan hitless in the first game. Big time to get a hit here. Maybe Boomerang Bro could get around and come home. But he takes strike 1 here. That one inside, jammed on the bat, but the boo item, they don't even know where it is. Ethan will get to first base, and the bases are loaded. Now might be a time to pull Blue Magic Koopa, but no, he's staying in. Bowser Jr. says, you keep your ass right there, as Daisy's up to the plate. She gets a bat on this one. If it gets down, it won't. Green Koopa will grab it, tagging up. Oh, but going back is Boomerang, bro. Thought about going for it, but a nice play, good arm from Green Koopa in left field. Gets that ball in. And now it's bases loaded with the 4-for-6 hitter Blooper. Can he hit a blooper? Green Magic Koopa grabs this one. 3 men stranded. A tough situation for the Daisy Flowers to go empty on. And it's 1-0. And you're going to look back at that one if they lose this game on the road and say that was the opportunity with bases loaded. But still plenty of game. Top of the third. Blue Magic Koopa to lead off here against Ethan, who has pitched now 10 straight innings. 9 straight right now, 10 if he gets through this one. And this is an off speed. It's deep. It's going to go back towards the wall, but not going to be a homer. It's an out. 1 down. Green Hammer Bro now, who had the solo shot, the only score in the game, almost gets it again, but this one is sliced to the right foul. He tried again. No, not in for this one, but he's going to stay 2 for 2. Single to center field. And he's on board with the captain with the paintbrush. Takes a swing at this one. Toadette, could it be 2? She digs out. Oh, couldn't even roll into it. It was a close play. Lakitu says, you're out. And it's a double play. Toadette could be a sleeper pick for one of the fielders of the year, for the Golden Glove in a way in this regard. Nice play for her. Now she'll step up to the plate. Trying to get the Daisy Flowers on the board here in the bottom of the third. And off speed here is contacted well. Can he get down? It's perfectly into the corner for a base hit. Not going to go for extra bases as Green Hammer Bro gets there quick. And now might be the time for Blue Magic Koopa to take a swing. Now Bowser Jr. stepping in for the rookies now in hopes of changing the tide. Blue Dry Bones. This one will get down to a board with nobody out. Toadette is a big-time player, says Drake Spear. Absolutely, Toadette's a big-time player. Showing it right now. Here's a big-time player, too, that could send them all home. It's Funky Kong, and that's a strike. Bowser Jr. placed himself into the game last time. It was an interesting situation. Expected Blue Magic Koopa to stay in there. Paintball, though. This one will get into the gapple. Toadette decides to go home. She will. The chain chomp gets past. It's going to be a close play. Safe! Safe! Toadette ties the game. Safe at home. She gets the wheels. I told you at the beginning of the season, the draft guide, that she had the wheels, one of the fastest players in a game, and she gets home just in time. Lakitu says safe. We're tied at 1. With Boomerang Bro up to bat and 2 on. Pick attempt, no good. Very rare the pick attempt ends up being good, but trying to keep the base runners honest. It's been a while since we've seen a steal. Paintball again here for Bowser Jr. on the first pitch. Oh, it's just in between the gap, and then bases loaded with nobody out. Now here come the Daisy Flowers that we knew last week. Bases load opportunity again. They missed it in the second inning. Paintball here for Wiggler. This one pulls foul as he star swings, uses one of them. Down to 4. Here's an off speed. Could be a big time. Takes a swing at this one. Will it get down? It will. They're going to get home and take the lead. Funky Kong's going to try and get home as well. He's slow, but he has to give it a shot for it. But that ball is not fast enough. 3-1, Flowers. We take another look at this one. Great contact hit. Well placed by Green Koopa. That maybe the throwing arm was interfered with by the chain chomp, and that's why it came out to be a bit of a weak throw. We don't know for sure. Red Paratroopa now. Take strike 1. Swings on this one. Line drive. It could be a triple play. No, Wiggler gets back. It's just a double play, though. That definitely clears the bases a little bit and turns what could have been another bases loaded, no out jam into a much more manageable situation on the ground to the pitcher. Rare that it goes to the pitcher, but it did this time. And so to be quite frank, the Bowser Jr. rookies and Caden have to be happy that they only let up 3 there. Bases loaded with nobody out. Just let up 3, and they're still in the ballgame, but they're down. Top of the 4th here for Green Koopa. Ethan still pitching. On the ground to Wiggler. It's a line drive, actually, to Wiggler. That's out number 1. And here's Green Dry Bones. Ooh, almost hits Green Dry Bones, but to be quite frank, he's kind of crowding the plate. But that's a strike. This one in the outside edge of the plate. It could get gone. Will it get gone? It might hit the wall. No, it's going to hit the wall. Green Dry Bones is going to get to second with a stand-up double. And now the big man, Caden, stepping in. Did not get a hit on the first trip to the plate. Off speed. Me on me. Owner on owner action here. This one on the inside edge of the plate, grounded to Toadette. She tries to make the play at, oh no, doesn't make the play at third, and it's safe at first. I like the idea of trying to get the lead runner, but just didn't get the ball out in time there. Not an error, but nice base run to be quite frank. It's going to get home, but a double play wouldn't allow the score. It does not. Makes up for it with the 4-6-3, and it's a scoreless inning again for the rookies. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, still 3-1. Man, that could have been interesting. But Toadette is showing that she is the manager of the infield for this Daisy Flower side. Speaking of Daisy, she's up, and that's a nice hit, as fine as a daisy. That one's going to get a base hit and put her on with nobody away. Now Bowser Jr. is getting a little bit frustrated. This is a tough one. You've played a tough one last week. You have to stay focused, and maybe the focus after last week and how much you had to work might be a little bit too much. This one grounded slowly into the outfield. 2 on with nobody out again for the Flowers here. And again, a team that you just would never expect. But that's a sliding play. Could be a triple play. No, it's just a double. Nice sliding grab by Green Dry Bones to get the lead runners as well. And again, nice job. The same way it happened in the last inning. Could have been bases loaded. It's not bases loaded. Now they can ground out and keep this 3-1. Blue Dry Bones takes strike one. Thought it would curve inside, but it hung over the plate. Second pitch is slow. This one is a pop fly, but it's in a good spot. Nobody gets to it. Right in between the gap of 3 players. Kind of crazy, and now 2 on. Big spot here for Funky Kong, who hasn't been doing so well. Might have had a hit earlier, but this is going to be different. If it gets gone, it'll be a huge game changer, but it's robbed at the wall by Blue Magic Koopa, who traded out there into center field. This is what good roster management is all about. They put him in the right spot with good chemistry, robs it at the wall after a lackluster pitching stint to start the game, and it's still 3-1. Huge defensive play in the context of this game, and we head to the top of the 5th with Green Magic Koopa up to bat. How do you like that? That was a fun one, folks. Make sure you follow at Super Sluggers. Right here, twitch.tv/AllegRomeGames, 2 times a week at least. More SSSL, Triple SL, 22 game days, including a playoff. We got a lot of fucking baseball to play, baby. And here's Goomba with one aboard. On one. Fantastic Noob Caden said that's why we pay him the big bucks. Line drive to blooper. Double play. 2 away. And here is the home run robber. He'll line drive it to Toadette, who's been making a lot of putouts today. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. Bottom of the 5th coming up for Boomerang Bro, Wiggler, and Red Paratroopa. Here is Boomerang Bro. Take strike 1. Ball over the plate, over the head of Green Magic Koopa. We've seen the Green Magic Koopas. A lot of different teams have the Magic Koopas at second base. And they seem to have been struggling a little bit there at that spot. Bowser Jr. refusing to take himself out of the game. And this is the spot, folks, where I talk about maturity. Young kid, a lot of moxie, a lot of heart. Big power swing from Wiggler. Goes foul to the right. 0-1. But you got to have the maturity to take yourself out of the game. But this time it's robbed by Green Magic Koopa. Double play. A lot different situation there. Great rob by him. And nice put out to Caden there at first. 2 out here. And now, finally, Bowser Jr. listens to my advice. Wonder if he has the game in his ear or something like that. And puts Green Magic Koopa into the game and will go to second base in his place. Red Paratroopa takes strike 1. Green Magic Koopa. I'm not sure about Green Magic Koopa's pitching staff per se, but hey, it's a Magic Koopa. They're not too bad. And look at talking about good players. I know Toadette's the star shortstop in this game. The Green Dry Bones has been making some plays. Well done. 5 innings down. It's still a close one. 3-1. The Daisy Flowers are embroiled in this one. A much different affair. They were up by like 10 by the time we hit this spot last game. Green Hammer Bro could make a difference here. Will it get down? It's going to get into the gap. Could be extra bases. His Funky Kong's a little bit slow. Will he turn? He won't. They do get there in time, but it's a leadoff single. He's been playing super well today. Started off with a solo homer. His only team score. Needs some help from the rest of the lineup. That will be help as that gets down 2 on with nobody out. Big opportunity now to tie this game as the lead run is at the plate. Right now it's Green Koopa, but you never know. First pitch in for a strike, keeping that outside as Green Koopa knew that Ethan was going to maybe look outside. Now looking inside, jammed inside. It could be a double play, but the boo item there is just going to get one. Goes straight to the glove of Blooper, even with the air item. And now there's 1 out. Second and third are the runners for Green Drybones, who has been doing pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. First pitch, swings on this one. It won't get in the gap. It's going to be another score. Boo item. The air item is going to get Bowser Jr. home. Tie game, 3-3. 2 RBI single for Green Drybones. And that ball came down slow, tough to get, and Bowser Jr. was right tailing behind there to get home. And now Caden back up here in the top of the 6th in a big spot, 1 out. And this ball is sent towards center field. If it gets gone, it won't. Daisy, oh, but she ran out of the way of the bananas. It's fair. Will Green Drybones stay? It's fair. She had to run out of the way of the bananas. Can you blame her? Can you blame her for doing that? Avoided it, but then missed the ball. Might have hit the wall too, I'm not sure. But 2 on with 1 out. Green Toad now, star pitch. Will Funky Kong get there? He won't. Bases loaded with 1 out here, and it's a tide-turning situation as Ethan, for the first time, is getting tired. Has pitched almost 13 consecutive innings in the league right now. Will it be a 14th? We don't know. It's going to get down. They take the lead, 4-3. The Bowser Jr. rookies at home. Their second straight home game, and they've turned this game around in the most unlikely of situations. They had bases loaded with no outs earlier. You really would have thought they would have got scored more on, but now Ethan coming out of the game. Valiant effort from Ethan, but 4 allowed here today, just like he did last game. And now here's Daisy. Good chance to have a closer. Slow ball here. You really don't want to swing on Daisy's star pitch. It's going to be kind of a guaranteed out. Second pitch, Goomba swings away. It's 0-2. Now do you go ahead and go back to the well? You do. Goomba expected to swing at this. Probably he will. It's an infield fly. So auto out here for Goomba. And there's 2 away. So that's exactly what a star pitch should be used for, as a closing pitch to get the strikeout or the pop fly, the easy grounder. Strike 1 on Blue Magic Koopa with 2 away. Huge moment in the game. Is that going to get down? It will. It will be 5-3, but Ethan able to save it as Caden gets home. Only a 2-run game here. Again, top of the 6th. Capital F on that Funky Kong, says Beckman, Ben Beckman. How you doing? Good to see you watching the baseball from the stands on Twitch. Now look at this. He hit a home run earlier. Green Hammer Bro. This would be a game winner potentially. If he seals it right here, take strike 1. But Daisy knows better. She's going to give him a pitch that he thinks he can smoke. And that's a bad swing. It's in the infield. Toadette underneath it. The bomb on the way. It doesn't matter. Toadette gets underneath that ball in the infield. Green Hammer Bro was looking to swing for the fences, but it was a bad time for it. Great pitch selection, but 4 runs scored in that inning by the rookies. Switched the outlook of this game. Bottom of the 6th coming up. You wouldn't go anywhere, would you? Because we got a fun finish coming up here, starting with Ethan. Again, impressive pitching stint for him over the last 2 games, but had to take himself out in a close one here. Hoping that Daisy can come in and get the save, potentially the win of the game, and he will start things off well with the single in between second base and short. Now she'll step up here. Maybe this is an opportunity. You might go bunt here. I wouldn't hate going bunt here, but if she gets a single, I think if you get a single, you got 2 on, go bunt, advance the runners, 1 out. You got runners in scoring position. Let's see if they do that. It could be fair. Oh, it's just pulled foul. It would have been a good one off the wall to get the batters advanced. 0-2 now on Daisy. She'll get this one swung over the head of Bowser Jr., and that exact situation is going to happen. 2 on, first and second with nobody out. And now Blooper is a perfect candidate with a good bunting stat, but he doesn't want to bunt. He went 4 for 6 last week. Nice eye for the ball. He went 4 for 6 in the last game day. He's looking to go for it and takes ball 2. Good eye here. Really not trying to put anything over the plate. Going to have to soon. Puts it over the plate. Will it get down? Oh no, it's grabbed. Nice grab by the left hand of Green Koopa to potentially prevent a disaster. And now Toadette up to the plate, not known for being the greatest batter, but a single's all you need here. Or as I suggested, potentially butting into it. Not going to swing at that one. Nice eye for ball 1. The 1-0. She hits it. It's in the gap. Ethan's not going to come home as Blue Magic Koopa will get to it. But here we go again. They faced this situation multiple times in this game. Bases loaded with 1 out for Blue Dry Bones. Huge situation for the rookies to get out of. Got to squeeze out of it. Bottom of the 6th here. First pitch. Blue Dry Bones takes the strike. Looked like it could have been swinging away. Second ball. He swung on. Blue Dry Bones hits it deep. It could be a sac fly, though, if it's grabbed. It's going to be a catch by Green Koopa. We know he doesn't have the arm. It's a 1-run game as Ethan tags up and gets home with 2 on. Oh, man, what a finish we're in for here. It was a 5-4 game last time at this stadium, won by Bowser Jr. Will it be the same this time? I don't know. Great hit, though, by Blue Dry Bones. Like I said, they have sneaky power and is able to get the sac fly for his team. Funky Kong, great time for him to step up, could switch the game around with a homer here or any sort of thing. Off speed over the plate, swung on, it's over the head of Dry Bones. Daisy could have a chance to go home and tie the game. She will tie the game. We're tied at 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Almost caught by Green Dry Bones. I can't believe it didn't go into his glove with that angle on the replay. And it's tie ball game, baby. Unbelievable finish here. It's funky time for the Daisy Flowers with Boomerang Bro up. Pickoff attempt on the big man is no good. Green Magic Koopa getting tired. Ball over the plate. Swung on. It's a line drive. Does it stay fair? No, it's just foul. And it's 0-2 here. 0-1 rather. On Boomerang Bro. This one swinging over. It's on the edge. It will be fair. And they're going to take the lead. Toadette's going to get home. 6-5. Funky Kong not going to take a try at it. 2 away. And again, we had a 4-run inning for Caden's Bowser Jr. rookies. And now a 3-run inning here to switch the game around. Unbelievable scenes. And now you have to pull Green Magic Koopa out of this situation with the pressure on and put the stellar shortstop, by the way. He's been doing well, but does he have the pitching moxie? A steal for home, but Funky Kong. Oh, that's a rare situation. Funky Kong trying to steal for home. Trying it again. They're stealing here. Oh, trying to bunt. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. Maybe a squeeze bunt situation. Star pitch. This one up in the air. If Green Koopa gets to it, it's caught for the out. Oh, man, what an interesting situation that was. Funky Kong trying to steal home. Almost successful, but they kind of had that one locked down. A 3-run inning ended in a perfect time, and it's a 1-run game headed to the top of the 7th. Bowser Jr. needs a score, or they're going to lose at home for the first time this season. 0-1 on Daisy. Or 0-1 on Bowser Jr. rather. Daisy, again, she came in midway through the 6th, and that's over the head of Toadette. Unfortunate situation there. She jumped a little early, and Bowser Jr. is aboard. Electric, says Ben Beckman. I absolutely believe it. Steal here. Bowser Jr. is really slow. Throw for second base. Oh, he's safe. Safe at second. The steal. The first successful stolen base of the season. Now Green Koopa with a big hit. It will get down. Bowser Jr. is going to go home. Oh, no, he goes back to third base. Doesn't need to take the unnecessary risk. You have nobody out, but I thought he would. Almost took the gamble at it. Now you have a situation where it'd be tough pressed to not get a score here. Green Dry Bone swings this. It's in the gap. It's going to be a tie ball game. They needed one. They're going to get one with 2 aboard. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. Patience paid off. You can see the maturity starting to grow in Bowser Jr. Doesn't take an unnecessary risk. Caden took a big swing at this one. Shouldn't swing at this. Here's Daisy's star pitch. And he smartly takes the strike. You don't need to swing at anything unnecessary here. She's going to give you your entire rotation here, as that's a line drive to red paratroopa for the first out. Now you really would like to see a ground into a double play. Daisy's got to stay in there. She's a little tired. It's a pressure-filled situation, but you do not want her to leave right now. You have to stay in there, especially with Green Toad. Could ground into a double play, or it could be an infield fly. He swings at this one unnecessarily. It is an infield fly. Angels in the outfield. I don't know if they're Angels necessarily. I know there's Bullet Bills in the outfield as well. 2 outs, infield fly. Funky Kong is going to come in and pitch. They're really having to dig here. All the Daisy Flowers. Third pitcher of the day, though. Daisy, not a bad section, but trying to get fresh arms in there. This one swung on and grabbed by Blooper. Prevents anything more. We are tied at 6. Going into the bottom of the 7th, will we see extra innings, or will there be a big hero? It could be Ethan, Daisy, Red Paratroopa, and maybe if they stick around, they could get back to the top of the lineup. Maybe with Funky Kong. They'd have to have a certain situation, 2 outs with the bases loaded. They just need 1, but it's grounded to Green Magic Koopa. First out. A solo shot will end it 7-6. We had that in game day number 1, a solo shot to win the game. 0-1, Ethan. 0-2, as that's a strike. I don't know if I agree with Lakito there. Fastball, it swung, grabbed by Green Magic Koopa again, and they have 1 out left in regulation. Can Daisy hit a solo shot, or will we see extra innings for the first time in Triple SL history? Takes ball 1. 10 people in here for potential free baseball. There's a lot of baseball. It's grabbed. We're going to extra innings, folks. Tied at 6. What a game we've seen here. A lot of scoring in the 6th inning. But after 7, we cannot decide this one. Let's go to extra, starting with Goomba in the top of the 8th. Pitch. Swung on. Into right field. Does not get down. Line drive is out. We are here for the long haul, says Caden. 12 teams. We had 6 games last week. None of them went to extra innings. This one is going to get into the gap, and Blue Magic Koopa on with a 1-out single. The Chain Chomp just mowing everybody down out there, but Blue Magic Koopa, again, you don't want to take too many risks. You just need a run here, potentially. That's all you need. No runner on second base rule in extra innings here in Mario Sluggers, so we have to do it the hard way. And this one swung on! It's a big hit! He hit one earlier, but Ethan and Daisy are there. Will it get robbed? It will! Ethan robs a potential game winner, and it's 2 away. Let's take another look at this one. This one was deep. Tall walls in the playhouse, in the playroom, but Ethan and Daisy were waiting on it, basically. Rob it at the wall, and there's 2 out. There have been so many situations in this game already that have changed the outlook of the game, and that could be one right there. There's 1 on for Bowser Jr. here, top of the 8th with 2 out. You just need a hit to keep the inning going. You're not going to get one. It's lined out the blooper, and we head to the bottom of the 8th, still tied. Daisy with a chance to win it, and maybe the meat part of the lineup, if you can get somebody on base, you could get Funky Kong at the plate with a chance to win it. Funky Kong in the 4th spot. This is the top of the order, starting with Blooper, but that's not a way to get Funky Kong up to the plate, is grounding into an out. Again to Green Magic Koopa. Here is Toadette. Done very well in the field. Almost grabbed by Bowser Jr. It will be a base hit. Perfect situation. If this can just be a single out here for Blue Drybones. But let's not forget, folks, he almost hit a homer himself. He hit a sac fly. This could be a big one. It could end the game. If it gets gone, it will. Blue Drybones wins the game for the Daisy Flowers, and they're undefeated still. The most unexpected, potentially, of heroes hits it off the nose of Bowser Jr., and that is like a knife into the stomach and twisting it, saying goodbye. 8-6, the final. Throw up the bones, they said, for the Daisy Flowers. Wow, what a game. Another great game. We knew it could be great, and it delivered with a walk-off homer. Wow, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, folks, what more did you expect from that one? That was a thriller. Back and forth. That 6th inning was just absolutely insane. A lot of highlights in that, and some great fielding. I mean, I almost think that both teams, even though Bowser Jr. Played very well here, and that team's now fallen to 1-1. I don't think you need to change too much from this side. Maybe you think about potentially where deeper in the lineup, because you got Blue Magic Koopa out there that didn't have chemistry, I think, with 1 or 2 of the people out there, and that ended up causing the no opportunity to rob that. But who knows if they even get to that Blue Drybones home run. Wow, what a win for the Daisy Flowers. They improved to 2-0. Did it the hard way, the final 8-6. Folks, 4 more games. Do not go anywhere. Next one up, if I am not mistaken, we got, oh yeah, the Bowser Monsters at the DK Wilds will visit the jungle for the first time this season when we come back. Welcome back, folks. God, I keep forgetting to switch this during the break. God damn it. Just pretend I'm not traveling through time and space. There we go. Look at that. In the mountains of the DK jungle and in the trees between all the trees and fescue and maybe some mosquitoes, we are here. And it's the Donkey Kong Wild's first game at home this season. They lost a very close one to the same team that just lost a close one themselves, the Bowser Jr. rookies. So you feel that when you look at this DK Wild's lineup, that they have some of the power and some of the tools, all of the things that, make a good team. You've got some decent base running, some decent fielding, one or two power hitters in there, like with Donkey Kong or, potentially Magic Koopa. It's probably some good pitching. I mean, you might be leaning on Donkey Kong a little bit in this lineup, but again, the goal is to get people on base, and singles matter in this league more than homers can sometimes in getting you to the spot where you need to be. The homers can be flashy. The homers can be game-winning sometimes even. But it's the singles that matter. So that's what the Donkey Kong Wilds will be looking to do, is hit a lot of singles, get people on base, and hopefully load it up for Donkey Kong to smoke it out of the park and get a win at home. Of course, like I said, nobody's really played at this stage. I'm not sure yet what we are to expect from here besides bananas on the palm trees, or, well, really bananas everywhere, and maybe some being thrown out into the field. Meanwhile, for the Bowser Monsters, it was a less than ideal situation. As we give you a reminder of the standings, folks, they lost this one against Wario at home, 13-6 on opening day. Puts them towards the bottom of the board here. So this is a battle between 8 and 10 that, I know it's early. I know it's a 22-game season, but, these little shifts in position, they add up. And you're going to start going back at the beginning of the season when you hit the end of the season and start thinking, where did we drop games? Where did we lose spots here? And when you look at this Bowser lineup, and as well as Tristan making some moves, potentially switching out some colors, might have picked up Blue Toad. I know that there was at least one or two switches in hopes of creating more chemistry with his owner, me, for example. This is a team that probably should not have done that. They did put up 6, so that's not bad, but they probably should not have let up 13. But there were some questionable choices by Bowser and just a whole mess of interesting things that happened in that game. So maybe the pressure off of defending the castle might allow them to clear their heads and win on the road. But we're going to find out. Again, let's remind ourselves the lineups first for the visitors. The Bowser Monsters, like I said, some potential lineup changes in there from last time we saw them. Some lineup shifts in the batting order. Red Magic Koopa going to be the leadoff for Bowser in the 2. Again, hoping to get some of that connection together. Tristan is the cleanup hitter at the 9, but a nice little section of solid hitters. Let's not forget Blue Critter as well. Blue Critter being a big potential contributor to this team, no doubt. And the Critters, what they can do. But playing Blue Critter at center, potentially trying to prevent any steals. We saw 1 or 2 in the last game, so maybe teams are getting a little bit more willing to steal, willing to take risks, so you put them there. Now for the DK Wilds, again, not too many major changes, I don't think, maybe a few. The big one I will say here for the DK Wilds was not starting Boo for the second game in a row. Boo did start the first game, I believe, for this team, and if I'm not mistaken, pitched 3 innings and let up 5 runs as a current ERA in 7 innings of 11.67. So not a great way to start, letting up 5 runs, all the team's runs. Brown Critter had to come in and clean things up and pitch a shutout to try and keep the team in it. So maybe it was a consideration that they might go to Brown Critter. We don't know what Peter's strategy is. He hasn't completely tooled us in on what the lineup and what the pitching rotation is going to be, but we know what it is today. We have Yellow Shy Guy on the mound for the first time, making his debut, and that's going to be interesting. But again, it's all about who else is in the lineup down the line that's going to come in late. It makes a difference. The order makes a difference, and it will certainly be interesting. But all talk done. It's time to play baseball. Third game of the night. Bowser at DK. Let's get it on. Baseball, baseball, baseball keeps coming. Joy Boy says hello, hi, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. It's time to play ball, and it's Red Magic Koopa to lead it off. As he takes first pitch for a strike. And Brown Critter out there And right, it'll be interesting to see again how this team gels in the first pitch. Decides to take a swing at this one. It could be deep. Is it gone? It will be! Early solo shot again, like we saw in the last game. And Red Magic Koopa does that little trot walk he does. Says, how do you like me now? We are a different team than the one you saw us at home. That is maybe some early bragging. 1-0 to the Monsters. Bowser might be a little bit upset that he got outshone. Yeah, jackets off. It's business time. It gets hot in here, man. Close games, I tell you what, temp goes up in here. And Bowser says, anything you can do, I can do better. Back-to-back solo shots. A perfect start for Tristan's Bowser Monsters. That one was a no-doubter. If the last one was close, that one on top of the torch. He torched that. 2-0. Well, maybe Yellow Shy Guy not cut out for the SSSL in starter territory. Might just have to be a relief pitcher because, oh boy, letting up 2 juice balls on the first 2 is rough. Lizard Cove is coming to the chat at the perfect time. How you doing? That's the owner of the Bowser Monsters. Has got to be very pleased with the outcome already. But a lot of long game, a lot of baseball to play here. Nice dig out there from the tongue of Yellow Yoshi. Get this team back on track. Get them back on the road. The DK Wilds need to be back on the road. They do have the advantage of hitting last thanks to the coin flip, and it goes straight to Yellow Yoshi. That ends the inning. Yellow Yoshi says, hey, guys, let's settle it down as you would. Like, hey, calm down. Not a big deal. But, man, back-to-back solo shots to start off the game is a statement. 2-0. Here's Peter now. Peter in the leadoff spot. He was the first person, I believe. No, it was Parker that hit the first home run. Tristan robs Peter. Tristan robs him at the wall. Sometimes you got to rob Peter to pay Paul. And Tristan definitely robbed him, that's for sure. Nice defense to get things started. Now here's Donkey Kong. Man, we want to go yard today. We said it's a home run derby. It's not going to be a home run derby here, though, as we get one down, and that'll be out. That'll be in, not a home run there, at least, but it'll be a single. If I can get my words together, I'll be able to describe things a little bit better, I'm sure. Second here on Baby DK. 1, a little bit of a dribbler, and this is going to be a unique 1-6-3 double play. You don't see that very often, folks, but they got it done. And it's a scoreless inning for the DK Wilds. 2-0 still. This one swung on by Blue Magic Koopa deep, but it's going to be caught by Peter in center field for the first out. Here's Blue Critter now. Grounder, hot grounder to Yellow Magic Koopa. That's 2 down. Hear my dog getting into something over there. Taking a strike here is Blue Toad. Likes to be a little mischievous. Hello, good boy. Thank you. Nice hit for Blue Toad. We've been seeing the Blue Toad show out in this league in week number 1. And understandably, Yellow Shy Guy is upset and tired potentially early here. And here's Tristan now. He robbed Peter, and now Peter can't get to the ball. It's going to be extra bases for Blue Toad. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Got a shot here to maybe add to the lead with Red Magic Koopa back up at the top of the order here, top of the second. He hit a homer last time. It's not a homer, but it's going to get down. It'll be 3-0. Having to hop over the banana. Like I said, bananas are going to be a worry today. Runners on the corner still as Tristan gets over to third. Take another look at this one. Blue Toad easily getting home. Peter having to hop over one of the bananas as the ball squirts over into the center field corner, and that will be the day for Yellow Shy Guy. It was not a good affair for him, and now Donkey Kong expected to come in here in the second spot, and does on Bowser, the captains. And Bowser could be the second of the day towards the pole. No, it's not going to stay fair. It goes foul. Now the star pitches come out. Here's the barrel pitch. It's a blooper to the pitcher, and nice way to get out of the inning. 2 stranded. And it could have been a lot worse. Just one more on the board, 3-0 for the Bowser Monsters. I know, folks, that it's a score, yes, but man, can these make a difference sometimes as we head to the bottom of the second. Just being able to get a stop in a spot that could have been worse could make all the difference. Strike one, Bowser, or Boomerang Bro, rather, and he's going to jam Teal Yoshi for the first out. Now, Yellow Yoshi trying to change the ways here. Only Teal Yoshi did not have a hit last time, and he continues this this section. And Peter didn't have a hit, almost had a homer, but is still looking for his first hit of the season. Here's Brown Critter, 2 outs here, nobody on. Brown Critter, who pitched well in the last game. Could they get robbed again? They will. Tristan, 2 web jebs in a row, robs him at the wall, and that's 3. Those 2, like I said, made the roster changes. I believe either added Blue Toad or added one of the blue characters in free agency that was left over from the draft. And that helped the chemistry out in center field. Right now, they're rolling, robbing anything going to that side of the field. Top of the third here, Bowser Monsters. Here's Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy without a hit in his first game. Or he did have a hit, pardon me, and won a single on 4 at-bats, and he's not going to get one here. Easy grounder to second. Monty Mole now. Monty Mole was the hittingest player next to Bowser. He was 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And is back up here, top of the order. This one is going to stay up. Line drive to center, 2 away. Boomerang Bro, who we've come to see make some hits. He was 2 for 4 in the last game. I think he might have hit one earlier, and he certainly hit one now. Will they get there? This is a deep part of center. It sometimes hits. It hit the top. They're calling it a home run. Wave the finger. Boomerang Bro hits another solo shot for this team. The 3rd home run of the game already for the Monsters. Like I said, it's hard to know where the wall is, but Lakitu, I guess, knows where it is. It's 4-0. What has the story been so far of this beginning? We are seeing teams come out with completely different looks to them. The Bowser Monsters look different. The Birdo Bows look different. The Daisy Flowers didn't look different. They did well last time. That one's a line drive to Yellow Magic Koopa for the 3rd out. So just another 1 on the board, but 3 straight innings. Runs scored by the Bowser Monsters. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the 3rd here for the Wilds. It's Yellow Magic Koopa. First pitch. That one's on hot on the ground. Red Magic Koopa, but gets hit by the power of Monty Mole. No, he can't help it. Safe. That's going to be an error item on Red Magic Koopa. Now here's Boo. Boo, this one's a hot one. In between a gap, Monty Mole couldn't get to it, and it's 2 on with nobody out. And here come the DK Wilds, folks. Back to the, this is the bottom of the order, actually. Yellow Shot Guy, last hitter, 9th hitter, clean up, and that one's in the gap. Had a bad at-bat, and Tristan able to get it even though the ball was invisible. Nobody out with bases loaded. He almost hit a home run last time. Star hit. It's grabbed by Red Magic Koopa. Could it be double? Could it be triple? No. Cleans up there. Gets the second base runner with a nice grab. So good double play. Now a lot different situation here. It was bases loaded with nobody out. Now runners on the corners. But still, it's a tough situation with Donkey Kong coming up. Bringing the heat. Not afraid, says Boomerang Bro. Second one is heat. This one, though, if it stays fair, it could be close. No, it's gone. It's gone foul, rather. Quack, quack. 0-2. This one, contact swing. It's in the gap again. And, oh, Tristan gets a little bit caught with love from that flower. And it's runners on the corners, 4-1. DK Wilds on the board. You can see right there. You got to watch out for those flowers. Tough when you're trying to cut off a ball in the gap. Gets caught. And runners on the corners again, folks. Baby DK now with 2 away. He's a good contact hitter, but it's contacted right to Red Magic Koopa. Just 1 scored, but it's 1 on the board, and it cuts the deficit to 3. It's 4-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. Blue Critter. A nice way to get things started. Good section, power section of the lineup here. Blue Critter, Blue Toad, Tristan. Here's the first pitch in for strike. Well, I guess I'm forgetting that Bowser's in the second spot. I would call that power. 0-2 here on Blue Critter. Surprised DK didn't go to the star swing. And, man, was Brown Critter just, like, getting lazy out there? He was just like this out in center field. Got to wake up a little bit out there. Ball coming your way, my friend. Off speed, which is a bit rare for the head Kong. Donkey Kong is in for a strike. Another off speed here on the edge of the plate. This one is not going to get down. Oh, the fire right in the eyes of Brown Critter. That's not going to help his motivation, I would say. But at least he caught it. One out here, Tristan. Now here comes the barrel pitch again. What did I talk about? Pitch selection. I think Birdo did well with pitch selection today. Daisy did well. I would like to see that barrel pitch used earlier. Doesn't get the lead runner, a little bit late, maybe fumbling that in his mouth a little bit, was Yoshi. But he still got the out. 2 out. Runner at second here for Red Magic Koopa. Hit a home run to start. And then might have hit a single in his second at-bat. Third at-bat is going to be in between the short and the third base gap. Taken out, and Blue Critter's going to take the opportunity to get home because of the green shell. Error item allows Blue Critter. Smart base running. We don't see a lot of players do this. Take advantage of the error item, but good timing and keeping an eye, and gets the run. And it's 5-1, back to a 4-run game with Bowser up now, who hit a homer himself. And Donkey Kong says, I need to use a barrel pitch here, and Bowser will let it roll by. The 0-1. Slammed! Center field! No doubt about it! Gone! 2-run shot, 7-1. Second homer of the day for the evil Koopa. That ball was slammed. It was sky high and far enough. 7-1. Bowser Monsters on the road. Maybe they are a road team. We got a lot of games. Each team plays each team once at home and on the road. That one, because the error item goes past Yellow Magic Koopa, and the 2-out rally will continue with Blue Shy Guy. Monty Mole. Contact hitter for sure. Will he try to take a swing at this? He will. It's blooped right to Donkey Kong. Out number 3, and another great inning, continuing the scoring as Donkey Kong starting to get a little bit tired. 7 runs allowed in 4, and it's 7-1. Here's Yoshi now. And Yoshi looking for his first hit of the season. Can it come right now? It's in the gap. No, but it's grabbed by Boomerang Bro. A little bit poor, and Yoshi still coming up empty here in game number 2. Here is Yellow Yoshi now. Take strike 1. That one curving in, and it goes straight to the third baseman. Bowser, 2 down. Takes first pitch for a strike. It's Brown Critter. I think Brown Critter, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this one could be big. It's going towards the wall, but it's in the right spot. They could rob it again. Tristan robs his 3rd homer of the game. The defense is showing out for the Monsters as well as the offense. You can't say they haven't had tries at the homer. And right now, with the way things are going, Boomerang Bro in his second start is killing it. As we head now to the top of the 5th, he'll step up. Oh, no, Bowser started game number 1. So, pardon me, that was a change. Boomerang Bro was pitcher number 2. And this is a good decision, in my opinion. Right to Yellow Magic Koopa, but the pow ball, will he get there? He still recovers. Nice recovery from Yellow Magic Koopa. Now DK getting a little bit tired, has pitched 4 innings. 4 1/3 he pitched today, and now Yellow Magic Koopa will come in to try and keep these innings scoreless and give them a shot. 6-run game, not out of the question. We've had a couple teams put up 6-packs in an inning. But the DK Wilds need to get out of this one first before they can go put up a 6-pack and tie the game. 2-1 here on Blue Magic Koopa. Magic battle here. And the curveball, this one is swung on. Nice timing there. Contacted in the right part of the magic wand. 1 on, 1 out. Stepping up now is Blue Critter. This is somebody you expect to be able to make big hits. Got to get out of this inning if you're Bowser, but that's a slow ball. I didn't like that pitch at all. A bit of a meatball. Will it get gone? It won't. It's going to hit the wall. Just a single, luckily. It's like I said, the wall is all different in this stadium. Taller parts, smaller parts. Lakitu I don't know. Maybe he's on the take. He says that one's down. This one's not down, though. This one is a... Oh, but it's off the head of Brown Critter. An error. An error by Brown Critter. And the ball's in the corner. What the hell's going on? He keeps running over bananas. One's going to get home. Could another get home? Blue Critter will get home. It's a triple. The first triple of the year for Blue Toad on an error. Well, I guess it's an error, so it couldn't officially be called a triple. But I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at it. 2 runs scored, though. We'll have to review that one on the scores table. Tristan now, this line drive, if it gets down, no, it's grabbed just over the head. Sack fly here, though. Big throw, not in time. 10-1. Bowser, monster lead. And they got to pull Yellow Magic Koopa now. And now the defense is all screwed up. Going back to Boo, though, who started game number 1 and did okay. Has got good pitching. Bowser Monsters owner Tristan saying the trade for Blue Toad paying off big time. There's no doubt about that. Making the free agency pickup. I think a lot of owners need to be taking a look at that. Another 3-run inning there as a flyout ends it. 10-1. Bowser Monsters have scored in every inning so far. They put up a spot in every inning. And now DK just, again, you need something to go right. Need something to go your way. It's one of those days when it rains and pours. You got good defense from the Bowser Monsters and then that huge error. Probable error. I don't know if I'm going to score that a triple, but here comes a potential 6-4-3. Oh, they got him, and I don't know if I like that. Boo doesn't have feet, so it's hard to review and say that he was on the plate or not. I thought he was safe, and that line drive will end the inning for the DK Wilds. You know, you can't start complaining to the umpires when things aren't going your way to begin with, but I imagine Donkey Kong is going to have some choice words and maybe a barrel or two for Lakitu after this one. It's 10-1. Top of the 6 here now for Bowser. He's hit a lot of big ones. He hit a no-doubter in the first. He hit a no-doubter somewhere in the 4th or the 5th. Can he make it 3? Probably get himself on the 3 stars board. There's definitely a chance for it. He's a contender early here in game day 2 with another single. Blue Shy Guy takes ball 1. Folks, thanks for joining us. It's been a nice night. Got WrestleMania weekend going on. I was going to say this is, oh, Bowser, is he slow? No, this was, I didn't use this. I had a whole thing in my head before I came back from break. I was like, you know, it's WrestleMania weekend. This is the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Bowser versus DK, but somebody's getting blown off the line right now, and it is not Bowser. Nick Bell, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Make sure to drop a subscribe, follow wherever you're watching this if you enjoy the content you're watching on YouTube. More of this, a lot more Mario Sluggers baseball to come, baby. Simulated baseball. Better than real baseball, not gonna lie. I mean, I like real baseball a little bit. But fuck, this is a good product. Boomerang, bro, nice grab, and that's gonna be, oh, doesn't take the try. Again, Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi's a little slow after the tongue catch. Doesn't always have the quick speed to get that ball out for the double plays, but at least prevents the bases getting loaded with 1 away. Now ground out. Any force out, any base here for the DK Wilds. We'll get them out of the 6th. 0-1. Ball there. That one looked close to the plate, but Lakitu says that's inside. This one over the plate. Straight to Donkey Kong. And that's the end of the inning. So I believe that was a scoreless inning. The first scoreless inning for the Monsters of the game. Long mountain to climb, though, at home for the DK Wilds. Home field advantage is not there right now. They've been getting robbed all day. In a lot of more ways than one, really. As here's Peter. This one's on the ground. Monty Mole will grab that one. Nice slide. What a play from that dude. Monty Mole. Getting it done today. Donkey Kong has been less than stellar. But as I say that, that one looks like a no-doubter. They're not going to get to it. Oh, Tristan, look at that. It missed it. Not going to rob it this time. Give you the old pause for the replay. It is gone, baby. DK on the board. With a solo shot in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed it. 10-2. The Doyle Brunson right now. And Boomerang Bro, that will end his day. A very solid performance. 2 runs allowed. And what probably was 5 1/3. Yes, so 5 1/3, 2 runs allowed. Not bad at all. This one a line drive, baby. DK is going to get on base here with 1 out. So, again, you're down 9. You got to get like 4 or 5 here, maybe 6 to feel good about having a shot in the 7th. Teal Yoshi, though, has not put a ball into play for a hit this season. Can it change? No, it will not. And in fact, he'll fuck up the situation and make it a double play, 4-3. And we get to the 7th inning. One more chance for the Bowser Monsters to put on a show here on the road. Like I said, they only put up 6 against Wario at home. They put up 10 today. Could be more. Here's Blue Critter to try and make it more. This one is going to get in the gap for a base hit. And there's a leadoff single. And I think wherever Peter was in that flower in Loveland, he'd prefer to be there right now than where they're at right now, which is down 8 at home. Blue Toad takes ball 1. This one over the plate. He had this same situation with Brown Critter, and it's over his head again. Brown Critter, and there's the bomb, which is going to advance the batters. Blue Critter's not going to go home, but man, is Brown Critter showing that he might be a liability in the outfield. I wonder if that's just not the right position for him. Maybe you put him in the spot of, maybe like a Teal Yoshi. They might have to tool this fielding lineup. That's a base hit, 11-2 here. Safe there at first is Tristan, but there's going to be some definite conversation this week in the owner's office about the correct spots for these players. I think Boo's the right pitcher. I think the pitching lineup, not bad. It's just they didn't perform super well. I think the start of Yellow Shy Guy was an interesting try. As another error item will make it 12-2. I don't mind it. You want to try and maybe save some of your best pitchers for later in the game. We saw right away what happened. 2 pitches, 2 home runs. He might not be starter material. Strike 1 on Bowser, who's had a multiple home run game. Not going to make it 3 as that one's high but foul towards the palm trees. 0-2 here on Bowser. This one swung on, and if it gets down, no, it won't get down. There's one away. Runners on first and second. Nice grab by Peter. I think Peter has put himself in a right spot in center field. I think that's good. Tend to be that the Mies in center field have enough speed, and the chemistry doesn't hurt too. Yellow Yoshi, can he get this one again? Just choosing not to try and make the double play. Maybe it's a little greedy to say, hey, I know you're making some great plays with your tongue, but can you get the extra one maybe? I would like that, Might help us get out of an inning here and there, but instead Monty Mole's on. This one is going to get down. Bases loaded, 2 out. The bleeding won't stop for this team. Going to have to put a tourniquet on it, maybe here, but this is the wrong person to look at when you're trying to stop the bleeding. Is Boomerang, bro. Inside, off speed. Strike 1. This one, right edge of the plate. Nice placement for that pitch, I believe. He put it on the right edge, swung a little late. Foul ball, 0-2, star pitch here. Swung on, this one straight to Donkey Kong. And there's another scoreless inning. Luckily, I don't think Boo's going to have to come back up to the plate. This game is pretty much all but over. Only one inning in which the DK Wilds did not allow runs. 12-2 here as Yellow Yoshi looking to add maybe to the stats. Takes Bowser's first strike. Again, Bowser coming in second, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. What a play. Opposite hand from Monty Mole, digging in the ground. I guess he's used to it. But dug that one out with 1 out now for Brown Critter, who was a mess in right field today, to say the least. And foul ball here will make it 0-2. Surprised Bowser didn't use a bullet bill there, but maybe, just maybe, somewhere in that black heart of his, he's finding a little bit of pity and mercy for this DK Wilds team right now. They're down 10. No pity, though, for someone who walked to the dark side. Yellow Magic Koopa is going to take the fastball for strike. 0-1, straight over the head, actually, of Red Magic Koopa. And so we might see some extra bases here. No attempt to throw for home. Brown Critter's going to get to third. And there's 2 on with 1 out, so a chance to maybe just add a run or 2. Again, thinking about run differential. When we get down to the end of the season, every run counts, potentially, in a playoff race. Chance to get a first-round bye. But with the DK Wilds going to be dropping 0-2, they're going to be thinking more about making sure we can stay in the hunt for the playoffs here early than necessarily a first-round bye. But like we said, folks, 22 games. There's a lot of baseball left. You never know. Got a couple runs there, so now it's 12-3. Got 1 run there. They're going to get another one with Yellow Shy Guy, who was able to do well. They have to hop over some barrels. They're going to get extra base. They might get more thanks to another barrel or a shell. Boo's going to get home. A double for Yellow Shy Guy, and it's 12-5. Well, hell, that's not too bad. Good way to end the game. I know it's a bit of garbage time, but man, the green shell came in at a good time Waited on that one for the error item, did the coach. And well done there. So now Peter, and remember, folks, they had 3 home runs robbed in this game by Tristan outfield. That's a big fucking difference, if I say so myself. That could make this a very close game. 0-2 now on one of the people who had a shot at a homer, Peter. The 0-2 in a gap. Yellow shy guy waited for it to get down. He's not going to go for home runners on the corners. Well, folks, this is getting interesting. And, well, you know, hey, look, I know it's still a lot of things to do, but Donkey Kong, could it be the 4th home run robbed of the day? This time it's Blue Toad. He does get robbed, tagging up his yellow shy guy. He will get in for the score. I was going to say, home run there makes it 12-8. You got to get bases loaded one more time. It's a bit of a stretch. Down to their last out for baby DK. Not a bad try for the captain, but they're going to lose this one as it's grounded to Red Magic Koopa. That is the ball game. Final score. The Bowser Monsters take care of business and get things on the winning ways as they improve to 1-1 with a win. 12-6 on the road. DK Wilds dropped to 0-2 and are going to have some things to think about and maybe some position changes or acquisitions to make. Well, another interesting one there, folks. I know it wasn't the back and forth close run game like we've had earlier, but hey, through 3 games, it's been fun. You know, it's been a fun one. Bowser Monsters did the retooling, and you can see what it does for owners when they retool. You give that chance for a little bit more luck, and combo with that, the outfield defense today was immaculate, and that's what won them this game on top of all of the offense. So 3 games down, 3 more to go. Next one coming up here as we're just a little bit off time, but we'll get this set up. We're staying in the jungle, but I think it's about to hit nighttime. It'll be the Diddy Monkeys at home here in the jungle for the first time, taking on the Peach Monarchs. Come on back, 4th game of the night out of 6 in a moment. All right, folks, we're back, and we're back as the day has turned to night here in the DK jungle. It's the Diddy Monkeys' chance to potentially defend the jungle this time, and they face the Peach Monarchs, who are looking to avenge their loss to the Mario Fireballs. It was a bit of a rough one. It got rough late as well in that game. As again, we take one more look at the standings. Mario Fireballs are second place right now. This is not live standings. This was after game day 1, and the Peach Monarchs are second from last, but get an opportunity to change all this around against a team who really they had to squeak out. And squeak out they did thanks to King Boo's amazing game-winning home run. And, that ended up being caused an error. So, like I said, one play or two can change anything in this league. And so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Peach came back just like other teams have done today and flipped the script potentially on this whole conversation about them. But all things said, we will find out if they're able to get things done. I don't know if they made a lot of changes, but that's for you to decide and for us to take a look at, starting with them here in our starting lineups. Again, I liked their green dry bones combination last week in the 2-3. I thought that those two were able to get on base really well and then lead it for Blue Pianta to potentially hit homers, which I believe that they might have last week. I'll double check on that. Blue Pianta does get the nod again today, and if I remember right, he didn't do terribly for a little while, and in fact might have gotten pulled potentially a little bit early. Yeah, Blue Pianta did pitch. He pitched 4 and allowed 6, so not an amazing stretch. And then they had to kind of do pitching by committee as everybody else was letting up runs, and they allowed 15. But, if we look at the stats-wise, Blue Pianta did have 2 hits and 1 of the 4 runs they scored. So I think that plan works. Just didn't necessarily work out on that day. Got Jeff in right field, and Blue Critter there at shortstop, probably going to be tough to get by. That's the Peach Monarchs. Now for the Diddy Monkeys. They did make some changes, I believe, maybe in the batting lineup. It might not have been anything huge. Or they might have left it. Maybe I'm crazy. But there might have been some baby changes here. But for the most part, it looks pretty similar to the last time I saw it in terms of the fielders. Maybe just one change, and Dave can confirm or deny. But King Boo, who had a pretty good pitching effort last time, as well as the 2 home runs, 5 RBI. He gets the nod again today for the Diddy Monkeys. He pitched 5 and allowed 2, so he had a great outing last time, which helped them get across the line, really, and made the difference. When you're able to carry your team 5 innings, that is going to help you win ball games. There's no doubt about that. So he gets the nod. That's right. The Mii's and the yellow Yoshi swapped for a little bit more maybe chemistry, or just choosing to go with the dual Yoshi infield for the dual tongue catches, which don't hurt at all. So those are the lineups, folks. Going to be an interesting one, hard to call. Like we said, the Diddy Monkeys, they got the win. They're currently in a playoff spot, very, very early, I know. But, I think it could go the other way today. I expect, just like a couple other teams have had, now that, they get a chance in a different environment, maybe the Peach Monarchs come out and do something big here in their second road game. They'll go back home next week, but it would be nice to go home 1-1 rather than having the pressure of being 0-2 early on. Folks, 4th game out of 6. Peach at Diddy. Let's play ball. And as we see, Peach won the toss, so the Peach Monarchs will be batting first. Let's check one thing real quick. Yep, we're all right. We're good to go here. Play ball, folks. Play ball in the jungle at nighttime. Beautiful baseball field, by the way. Torch lit here at nighttime. Just gorgeous, I tell you what. And quickly down 0-2. Here is Peach. She'll swing out this one. Oh, but it's off the head, but it's still grabbed. It's kind of an assist there. So switching Blue Yoshi into the second base spot, able to rob that one off of his big nose there, and it went to Dixie. I mean, an out's an out, folks, however you put it. That one's not an out, though. That's going to get down. And what did I say about these dry bones, man? They get on base. There's no doubt about that. They get on base, and they get it done. Here is the second dry bones. This is, I believe, the normal one. He takes strike one. This one, though, this is a big swing. They're at the wall. Will it be robbed? It will. Diddy robs it. But the Dry Bones today, including Blue Dry Bones, who had the game winner, they have some hidden power. And if you throw them the right pitch, they could go yard, but not right now. That side of the field has been locked up for teams at this stadium. Now here's Blue Pianta with 2 away. Again, Blue Pianta had one of the runs for them. And this one could be another one, but it's in the same spot, and this one is not deep enough. Dixie Kong's underneath that one, and it will be a scoreless top of the first. Nice job by the Diddy Monkeys to prevent the homer, and they'll get a chance to bat, starting with the big man, King Boo, our first star of the league, up first. Blue Pianta, again, getting the nod, had a good effort, and I wouldn't expect anything less. He's going off speed here, and again, King Boo not going to be greedy. King Boo 2 for 4, his only hits in the first game were homers. Tough play here to make by Blue Critter. Not fast enough. What a play. I call that a web gem. Nice play, Blue Critter. Tough to make. Going away from his body. Had to get back up. What a play to put out the first player. Red Koopa swinging on the first pitch. And this one's deep. It could be extra bases. Yoshi has to get it. And a stand-up double for Red Koopa, who was 2 for 3 in game number 1. He's now 3 for 4. This team headed into the first game was batting .393. Something I didn't mention last game. Peach Monarchs, surprisingly enough, they batted .467. They got hits. They just could not put people home. They could not take advantage of the opportunity. So a little bit surprising. They had less opportunities as well. Only 30 at-bats to... Well, actually, they had more opportunities. So it's kind of surprising, to be quite fair. This is a... these are 2 hitting teams, as that one's going to be hit. Red Koopa, oh, God, what the hell was he doing? This is poor base running, and he's going to be tagged out. You saw what he did there. He almost went in between second and third, wasn't sure what to do, maybe trying to go for third, and that indecision cost his team. And it's 2 out here with just Dave on at first. 1 ball. Ooh, Green Hammer, bro. We know they're hammers. We know they can hit them. Slam the hammer down, hit the nail. This one could be hammered. Oh, it's way hammered over the head. Into the corner by third. Dave's going to get extra bases, and it's runners on the corners with 2 out. RBI opportunity here for Yellow Yoshi. Just needs to get a single to get his team on the board. Blue Pianta. Here's a swing. It's over to Blue Critter. Nice hop. And no score here through 1. Diddy had an opportunity at it, but to no avail. It's Jeff up first here in the second for the Peach Monarchs. Jeff takes a look at strike 1. Jeff without a hit, 0 for 3 to start, and he's going to be 0 for 4 as Yellow Yoshi with a nice play will put him out. Blue Critter in this part of the lineup. He also had no hit last time, but that's going to change as well. He at least has 1. I can't remember if he got the other one earlier, but he's going to get his first hit at least of the season, if not his second for this team. Here's Paragoomba, who was 1 for 3. In the loss to Mario, is looking to show bunt here with 1 out. And again, sometimes I don't necessarily understand. I know these guys are good at bunting, but he's just going to get tagged out there. Does advance the runner. It's a sack bunt. 2 out now for Pink Yoshi with a runner in scoring position. Blue Critter in one of the earlier games had some smart running, so maybe it can be the same here. Star pitch right to Blue Yoshi. That is the 3rd out, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second coming up. Diddy Monkey's going to have another chance to put something on the board. Yoshi, Tiny Kong, Diddy Kong, the captain, are the 6, 7, 8 of this lineup. Blue Yoshi takes strike 1. Blue Yoshi 1 for 3 in the win over the Waluigi Spitballs. This one in the gap, and he'll be 2 for 4. Green Hammer Bro for this Diddy Monkey side is 4 for 4, has not missed one. We got a steal here. Throw to second is not in time. Safe, and we're seeing teams, like I said, more stealing going on. for these teams. Blue Yoshi wanted to take a try at it, gets into scoring position, and he might have a chance to go home. That steal is going to directly allow him to get home and get the Diddy Monkeys on the board. That is something right there. How about that base running? Nice contact hit from Tiny Kong here. Gets it into the outfield, and the steal. Direct reason why this is a 1-0 game for the Diddy Monkeys. Here is the man himself, Diddy Kong, with that tail and that bat. Diddy, though, was not as great as you would have liked to see. He had one hit. He was 1 for 3 with a single, and he'll now be 2 for 4 in the season. Starts off the game here with the single as well. Bottom of the order, it's Dixie Kong with 2 on. Nobody out. Good opportunity here to at least get somebody to third potentially, and it could be more than that. It will get down. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And this is one of those moments where we could see a grand slam for the first time this season. King Boo, ball down the middle. He takes a star swing, though. Not going to go for a grand slam. It's going to get into the outfield. But Tiny Kong was a bit slow. Pull at the plate is safe. She gets home. 2-0. King Boo decided not to go for the fences like he was doing last week. Jeff does get it down there. Close play. Closer than it probably needed to be. And that's an out. Red Koopa now. Sure. Red Koopa. Straight to Baby Peach. You could make it 2. Could be 3. No, safe. So double play will clear the second base runner off as well. That was Dixie Kong, I believe. And now runner on the corners. Team baseball, says Dave. Absolutely, it was team baseball. And now you have an opportunity to get up. Dave has now magically grown a beard in his character with a new haircut. Or at least he gave me some input on what his me wanted to be. It looks good. Close as I could get it. I thought it did pretty well matching what you sent me. This one, if it gets down, it will not get down. So that will end the inning. Just 1 run there. Could have been a lot more, to be quite frank. Or excuse me, 2 runs. Could have been more. 2 runs is not bad, and they take the lead. Heading in towards the bottom of the hour here in the SSSL. Thanks for following us. Thanks for watching the game. Make sure to follow us here. Twitch.tv/AlecRomeGames. As this is a grounder. Nice grab. Unassisted out there for Dave at first. TikTok at Super Sluggers, by the way, for some highlights. We'll make sure to put up highlights of both game days over the next week to keep you filled in. Expecting game day 3 to be on Thursday, as that's a nice play by Yellow Yoshi to put 2 away. Mitra approves to me. That's good. Okay, glad. I'm glad. Green dry bones now. We get into this nice contact section lineup, but it's a pop-up to Tiny Kong. I think that's a 1-2-3. That's 3 scoreless innings for the Peach Monarchs. And they're still down 2-0. Diddy with a meaty part of the lineup here. 2 Yoshis, and of course the perfect on the season 4 for 4 Green Hammer Bro. Here's the second pitch. Could be deep. It's going to be gone again. He's 5 for 5. It's another homer for Green Hammer Bro, his 2nd of the year. Another look at this one. Deep center field. 2nd home run of the year for Green Hammer Bro. And here's another situation for Blue Pianta. Can he stay in for another inning or 2? Again, not like he's putting up terrible performances, to be quite frank. He just doesn't have the offense to supplement. This one on the ground, Baby Peach with a nice dig out off the base, but it's tagged out. Got the foot on the base. So it is an out with 1 out now for Blue Yoshi. The pitch caught by Blue Critter. Nice diving grab. Now we got 2 out here. Tiny Kong, who had, I believe, one of the RBIs in the last inning. Tiny Kong didn't have a hit, so that was her first hit of the year. And this is going to be her 2nd, as she's on with the 2-out single. Diddy back in now, getting towards the bottom of the lineup again, the 8 spot. This one, contact pitch straight to Blue Critter. That's the end of the inning. Remains 2-0. Remains 3-0. God, it's like I'm behind an inning every time. 3-0. Play-by-play, folks. Fun thing. King Boo still in there here at the top of the 4th. First pitch. Swung on. And right to Yellow Yoshi for the first one quickly. Here is Blue Pianta now for the Peach Monarchs. Nobody on base for him, but hey, a solo wouldn't hurt. But that's not a solo. That's an easy routine pop fly to right. 2 down. Jeff, the right fielder, takes the first pitch. That is 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. You can't see me. No runs right now through 4 innings for the Peach Monarchs. Diddy Monkeys can add to it here, starting with Dixie and then back up to the heart of the lineup. Blue Pianta going to stay in there. Dixie takes strike 1. That one in the gap for a single. That's a tough spot for the ball to get hit to with that flower there. And now Blue Pianta might be out a little bit early. It's not really time to maybe stay in when you got King Boo, and he's just going to try and delay a little bit, throw his pacing off with the pick. First pitch, taking the strike. That one was curving inside. Maybe thought it would stay out and be a ball. That one is over the plate. It's over the plate. This one could get gone. It is gone. King Boo continues his run to be the hitting king of the season. 3rd homer of the year, and it's 5-0. Told you it was over the plate. It certainly was. It's 5-0, and I think it's time to get Blue Pianta out of here. It will be time. 5 runs allowed through 3 1/3. Just 3, pardon me. No outs in this 4th inning. So now Peach will come in a little earlier than maybe she expected. And Red Koopa will continue to deliver with the hits. Here's Dave now. Unable to get a hit on the last at-bat. We'll have a good eye here for a ball. This one curving over the plate. This one, Baby Peach. Nice grab. 4, 6, 3. Baby Peach, I tell you what, might not have expected her to be an amazing fielder at second base, but boy, has she proved a lot of people wrong. Has been making a lot of plays there. Green Hammer, bro. This one gets jammed inside. Bad decision. Blue Critter gets it done. That's the 3rd out. So the 2-run shot makes it 5-0. But everybody else pretty much didn't do anything there. But hey, not going to complain when you're up 5-0. I'm sure Dave will not complain. Top of the 5th now. Got to have something started here. And Blue Critter could be an easy person to get that started. He'll take first. The 0-1. The 0-1 swung on. Oh, I thought it'd get over the head of Blue Yoshi, but a nice grab on the fall down there. Snags it. That's 1 away. Right person to put away, too. You'd like to get Blue Critter out of there. Paragoomba, though! This one is going to the warning track. Will Diddy Kong get it? He will. Diddy Kong getting that at the wall. Does not have enough to get yard. And now Pink Yoshi. Pink Yoshi. This is in the gap off the star pitch, and somebody's finally on here for the Peach Monarchs. Maybe a little chance for a 2-out rally here. Baby Peach could get on. She got a little bit of contact hitting. Nice contact. Oh, Dave grabs it. I thought it'd be a good hit, but nice play by Dave. That is the end of the inning here. 5 straight scoreless tries for the Peach Monarchs. 5-0 here. Slow and steady wins the race, and that's what the Diddy Monkeys have been doing. Hopefully Peach can get them out of the inning here without adding anything more to it. Swung on. This one is up in the air. Nice grab. Pink Yoshi gets to that one. Good effort. Good hustle. 1 down for Blue Yoshi now. This one is not going to be in time for Pink Yoshi to get there, and Blue Yoshi will get aboard. Here is Tiny Kong, who's had a couple hits now. Will she add to it? The 0-1. Swung on, and it's almost grabbed by Baby Peach, but again in the gap. 1st and 2nd. Here's Diddy Kong now. Could have an opportunity to add 2 things here. Or you could go straight to Baby Peach and make it a quick double play and end the inning. So, no run scored there. First scoreless inning since the 1st for the Monkeys. 2 to go. It's still within reach for the Monarchs, but they got to get something going. Back to the top of the order here is Peach and the Dry Bones. Good time to get it done. I could see things going the right way. You got to get on base, though, to start. Peach didn't like that pitch. She'll take it. 0-1. Star pitch now. Taking a big swing at this one. You heard her take a big swing, but it doesn't stay down. And Diddy Kong will be out. King Boo getting a little bit tired here, but is on chance for a complete game. He pitched, I think, 5 in the first one. Here's Green Dry Bones. That will get down. It will be fair, and he'll be on with a base hit. And King Boo will get taken out. You know, I respect that King Boo is not trying to get too outworked during the season. Not trying to pitch complete games, not trying to throw his arm out. Just decided to stay with solid pitching, solid outings. And he put out 5 scoreless innings there, 5 1/3. Diddy Kong coming in. And now, what did I say? The Green Dry Bones, they get on base 1-2. You load them up for Blue Pianta. Always has home run hitting potential here. Can he do it now? This one's over the plate. Ooh, took a big swipe at that, but it's 0-1. Banana ball now. We haven't seen this yet from Diddy. First time swung on the banana ball. Don't know if I like that selection. And the Dry Bones have to get back 2-away here. Think you need to find a better pitch, but I understand. Didn't want to be down 0-2. Here's Jeff now in a tough spot here. Really would like to see him get somebody on here. At least get a single. Good eye. 1-1. Big swing at this one. It could be a good hit. It is going to get into the gap. Dry Bones, Green Dry Bones is going to get home. It's off the tree. Dry Bones will stay at third, but they get on the board. It's 1-5. Just over the head of Yellow Yoshi. Green Dry Bones turning the corner nicely. And they're on the board with a shot here in the top of the 6th. You'd like to get one more here. A single could get Dry Bones home. A homer would make it a 1-run game. Good eye, 1-0. This one curving inside. This one's a hard hit ball, but it's straight to Blue Yoshi. You wish you could have got more out of that opportunity, but at least you cut the deficit a little bit. A lot of work to do, and an inning with which you need to prevent Diddy from scoring any more runs. 5-1. Dixie Kong now with King Boo on deck. This is a pop-up, but it's a blooper right in the correct spot. She'll get on base. Here is King Boo. He hit a 2-run shot earlier in the game for his 3rd of the year. Takes ball 1. This one could go over the plate. Oh, it's a line drive. It will be a double play straight to Blue Critter. Can't blame him too much. He did the job today, but would like to see him maybe get on base. Red Koopa's had a nice game as well. This one's going to Blue Critter too. That's all 3. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. One more try. You need 4 to keep it tied. For the Beach Monarchs, they have not been able to do a lot today. But no better time than now. Paragoomba showed some power. Got it to the warning track, but Diddy robbed it. And here's the banana ball on pitch 1. Will be in for a strike. Swung on us on the ground to Yellow Yoshi. Going to be able to get that one. 2 outs away from a win on the road. Or from a win at home, rather. For the Diddy Monkeys to go 2-0 on the season. This one going to Yellow Yoshi as well. And the Monarchs are down to their last out. Easy grab there. Baby Peach to provide a glimmer of hope. Swings this. Oh, it's off the head of Yellow Yoshi. It'll stay fair. It'll stay fair. That could have been the 3rd out. But instead, a rare mistake and an error from Yellow Yoshi will keep the game alive for Peach to maybe turn things around. Wouldn't be a bad time for a star swing. Will she do it? Oh, down 0-2. Could be the last pitch. Down to her last strike. Banana ball here. Do you do it with the star swing? She swing on it. Down to Yellow Yoshi to second base. Will she get there in time? No, she won't. That is the ball game. 5-1, the final score. I'm surprised Peach didn't use her star swing to keep it alive. But it had a lot of work to do. And in the nighttime in the jungle, as the crickets, cicadas, and all of those things begin to chirp, the Diddy Monkeys will be chirping about being undefeated through 2 games. Well, folks, that was another interesting one. You know, I really thought that the Peach Monarchs had an opportunity there to turn things around. And like I said, you see the potential in this squad, but a couple of situations where they left a couple stranded. And, you know, when we look at the stats at the end of this thing, they'll probably have plenty of hits, but just not enough runs. I'm sure their average won't move too much. Again, they came into this game hitting about 450. And I don't think it's going to move too much off of that. Meanwhile, the Diddy Monkeys, you know, they kind of maybe they changed things around. Look, they didn't score a bunch through the first 5 innings of their first game, and then they were able to put up a bunch of runs and hit a homer to end it. But I think this is a nice win for them to be able to say, hey, we can grind out these games too. We ain't got to win in the 7th inning with 1 out and have to hit a homer to walk it off. We can grind these games out. King Boo had a home run today. He got the job done. Shohei Boutani did what he needed to do. But it wasn't a 2 home run, 5 RBI game. It was a 1 home run, maybe 3 RBI game. And God, that's going to get it done sometimes, and it did today. 2 more games to go. Mario's visiting Yoshi at nighttime in the park. And then our nightcap, that is the Luigi Knights going to Wario City, downtown at night. It's going to be a fun one. 2 more to go. Come on back. Just a moment. Triple SL. Game day 2. Welcome back, folks, to the Triple SL as we again show a little inside baseball. And of course, I go the wrong way as it's nighttime in. Oh, look at that, Yoshi Park. We're nighttime in Yoshi Park, our fifth game of the night. They've been going pretty quick tonight, and honestly, we're a little bit behind schedule, but it didn't feel like we're behind schedule too bad, so that's nice. The Yoshi Eggs, there's no doubt about it. They're bottom of the board. They got smoked by the Daisy Flowers, but it doesn't mean that today can't be a new day. Meanwhile, the Mario Fireballs smoked the Peach Monarchs at home, and with an all-chemistry lineup, the league had themselves wondering, how the fuck did we let Andrew draft a roster that had completely all chemistry? They're all connected. They're going to have error items in every single at-bat. How did we let them do that? And right now, you know, look, like I said, what is the weakness of this team? Speed. Speed's going to be the weakness of this team. But it doesn't matter when you're putting up 10. Doesn't matter if you have some potential pitching weaknesses when you're putting up 10. And they did their job last time. It was a master class. They put it together. It just they put the Peach Monarchs out of the game early. And now the Yoshi Eggs, maybe they can get a little bit of rub off of my Birdo bows today and come out a completely new team, and maybe coming home where the roller coasters are, maybe getting a corn dog or something like that. Maybe that just freshens them up a little bit and gives them a chance to propel themselves to their first win of the season. But it's going to be an uphill climb. Let's see how they do it. Starting with the Mario Fireballs here. And their starting lineup. Do note a couple changes here. They did switch up the lineup to make sure that the batting order is completely chemistry there. And there is a mistake in the field, per se. It is Andrew starting today. Mario got the start last time. It is Andrew starting today, and he will be starting at the plate in the game. But just note that change, that Andrew is the starting pitcher, but that batting order is correct down the line. Then for the Yoshi Eggs, we have pretty much, I think, the same look or so. Did have a mistake. This was a mistake on my part where Yoshi was pitching first last time. But I will say that I'm unsure if the 18-4 game, I don't care who you went to, I think that was just going to be what the day was for the Yoshi Eggs. And really, when we look at the rest of this lineup, they were able to get some hits here and there. Red Paratroop and Red Shy Guy were hitless. Eli was the best next to Red Pianta, went 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And they're batting .438. And the Mario Fireballs are batting best in the league. .632, 4 home runs in their first game. And they had 24 hits on 38 at-bats. An impressive statistic. I don't know if that's a pace they're going to be able to keep up. Mario pitched first for them and went 3 innings and had 4 earned runs. And then Andrew came in to close. Pitched a shutout, 4 scoreless innings. Team ERA of 4. And then you got the Yoshi Eggs, which were kind of, like I said, pitching by committee. Baby Daisy didn't get in there, so that is unfortunate that happened. But hopefully now that mistake, and hopefully I'll be forgiven by Eli for that issue nonetheless. But I think it was just Daisy's day. As you could see, that the Daisy Flowers are not a team to be messed with. They're 2-0. They put up another 8 today. But hopefully, Baby Daisy being pitched first and, me not screwing up, will hopefully get things going. Now that we got this, we're in our second game day. So, like, the groove is there. I know what I'm doing, not messing up a little bit less. And it's like we're a little bit more in the groove on this. So, hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. We got the first week jitters out of the way. And hopefully the Yoshi Eggs can get the first week jitters out of the way, put up a W. It's our 5th game of the night. Yoshi Eggs at home, facing the Mario Fireballs. Tough matchup for them. Let's get it on. The Yoshi Eggs did win the toss. They will be batting first, and it is the captain, Yoshi, to get us going. Here's the first pitch. Andrew will pitch strike 1. Hopefully the Yoshi Eggs can be a little bit more in command. This ball on the ground and caught for the first out. Oh, a little bit of a glitch here, folks. Sorry. There we go. All right. There's an out. Let's fix that, shall we? Here's one on Red Pianta, who will hit this into right field. That's a quick 1-2-3. Look at that. 1-2-3 for the Yoshi Eggs. not much happening there at home. Hopefully they can do a little bit better here. Mario Fireballs. We'll start with Blue Toad, who I believe hit a home run in the last game as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take strike one. There are 4 different home run hitters. That one straight, though, to Yoshi for the out. Yes, Blue Toad. No, it was Red Toad and Blue Toad. Blue Pianta and Red Pianta that hit the homer. So they were connected, and the blue and the red was the right color for this team. Red Noki. Haven't seen much of her so far this season, but that's a great play by Red Noki. Defense right now, not too bad. 2 outs here for the captain, Mario. He looks at strike one, a bit of an off-speed. Swung on this one into the gap. Red Paratroopa is going to be there to collect it. And there's 1 out with 2, or 1 on rather with 2 out. For the extra red me, again, the last pick of the 5th round had 1 extra. So Andrew picking the first captain, then getting the extra red me. And happened to draft a pretty decent lineup, all things considered. That one does get down. 2 on here, potential 2 out rally. Swung on. This one is grabbed by Yoshi. That is out number 3. Yoshi doing good work there at shortstop. This might be a good position, honestly, for Yoshi's, that shortstop spot. And, you know, we did have a couple teams put Yoshi's at the shortstop and second positions and worked out. It's 0-0 right now through 1 game, or through 1 inning, rather. Andrew back up at the top of the second. Red Critter dug away. Nice diving grab, sliding grab by Blue Toad. Give a little wave to the fans out there who are walking around in Yoshi Park. Maybe riding the roller coaster, the Wiggler roller coaster. It's a strike on Eli now. It's the owner versus owner. This one walked by. Oh, and the shell. Will it be there in time? Wow. I mean, 3 different people had a chance of getting that one, and Blue Toad was the one that ended up getting the put out there. This one, Red Paratroopa here for the Yoshi Eggs. We'll get on with the 2 outs, so maybe they can finally get something going here. It's Red Shy Guy now. First pitch for Andrew, pitching a strike there on the right edge. Goes the train by, the Wiggler train. That one straight again to Blue Toad. Blue Toad showing out right now. Showing the defense, saying, nope, I got anything's coming my way. No scores. We head to the bottom of the second. Yellow Pianta up to bat, followed by Yellow Toad and the Red Pianta. Bit of a power section of the lineup. 2 Piantas out of 3 here, and Baby Daisy's got to find a way to manage it. She'll use a star pitch. And the Piantas are definitely patient hitters. They don't like to swing on the first pitch very often. They will swing on the second pitch. This is a line drive. It will get down. And that's a leadoff single. Baby Daisy getting a little bit tired here. Unfortunate, because you got to last a little bit longer than this. I'm guessing Yoshi will come in second, but let's see if Baby Daisy can stick around. Maybe get through the inning at least 1 or 2 more. Yellow Toad! Could be the 3rd Toad on the team to hit a homer. A tall one on top of the tunnel. It's gone. 2-run shot. Look at this one in the tall part of the stadium right field. And this just shows that anybody in this lineup can potentially be a home run threat. That will be it for Baby Daisy after just 1 inning. And now Red Pianta, this one will get close. Oh, I thought Baby Luigi got to that one. He's had another try at a close one and missed it as well. Close chance, but unfortunately it's down. And there will be 1 on. Here's Andrew now. Red Noki, though, is going to get the double play. 4-3. Nice job. Great defense there. Again, this is a much better defensive look from these Yoshi Eggs right now. Looking good here. Blue Toad hit a home run in his first game and started off, I believe, this game with a hit. And is going to get it down here. So there's 1 on with 2 out. Blue Toad was 4 for 5, as well as the Red Me was 4 for 5. And the Red Toad was 4 for 5. Like I said, best hitting percentage, batting average in the league. 600. This is a pop fly, got underneath it. That's the third out. And so, no score in that situation, but there was a score, of course. Yellow Toad smoked it to right field to make it 2-0. Get the Mario Fireballs in front once again. But here's Red Noki, who's been doing a great job for the Eggs at second base. We'll take strike one. Off speed here, and that one swung on, and it's over the head of Blue Toad. He's been making a lot of those stops today, but not going to be making a stop here. Baby Luigi. Take strike one here, left edge. Andrew curving inside, but Baby Luigi was kind of sitting on it. Oh, and Red Toad makes a mistake. It's over his head. It's going to be extra bases, trying to make a big throw. Red Noki's going to, thought about going for home, but stays at third. And there's 2 on with nobody out here. So the Yoshi Eggs could have a big opportunity to get this game closer. Yoshi in the gap over the head of Blue Toad. But what's going on with the running? What's happening? Red Noki's not going anywhere. She should have went home, and the bases are loaded, and Baby Luigi was there just crying and yelling at Red Noki, what the hell are you doing? Bases loaded for Baby Daisy. It's an unbelievable mistake. Could have gotten them on the board. I don't know what Red Noki was thinking. Off speed, though. If it gets down, it'll be good. No, it's caught. And Red Noki again does not tag up. This is a massive mistake with 1 out. But it could be all cleared if Red Pianta goes yard here. Over the play. Oh, it curved late. Great pitch from Andrew. 0-1. This one does stay over the plate. It's grounded to Blue Toad. Could be a double play to end the inning. And that is, you can pin all of that on Red Noki. Red Noki should have went home when the ball got into the outfield, held up for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. And then didn't go home either. Oh, it's just a mess. What a mess of a play there. Unfortunate for Eli, and just costing this team an opportunity to get closer. And now lead off, potentially double. It's going to be a double. Oh, the train's going to come. It could be a triple. It could be a triple. Will be a first triple of the year. First triple of the year for Mario. What a triple there. Maybe he could hit for the cycle today. The triple is always the hardest one. Single and double and the homer are the easier ones. Grounded on. Oh, and it's past Red Noki. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. Made some great plays to start. Mario gets home. RBI for the extra red me. And man, oh man, this is just a mess, man. Come on. What is Red Noki doing? Red Toad taking a little bit of a low ball there for Yoshi. And again, Yoshi's not playing bad here. He's pitching not bad. Baby Daisy got taken out. This one, though, stays in, and it goes past Red Paratroopa. Extra bases for Red Me. This could get bad. Red Me's going to, thought about going home, but stays back. Second and third, nobody out. This is a bit of a mess now. Yellow Pianta. I just almost cannot believe how Red Noki didn't go home. I mean, what the fuck happened there? Yellow Pianta, this is towards the track, off the train, getting knocked over. Red Me's going to come home. It goes to Red Noki this time, and will not even try to go home. Honestly, should be sat on the fucking bench if they had any reserves, but alas, and that goes off there. Just it almost feels like a curse right now for the Yoshi Eggs. Jesus Christ. Folks, if you're just joining us, I know a couple of you joined in. 5-0 right now. Yoshi Eggs should not be down by this much. And Red Noki does grab that one, and I guess a double play is not too bad, but she's made her share of mistakes. Base running, missing, oh God, just unbelievable. Not even take an attempt to throw it home last time, but it is what it is. It's 5-0. Yoshi Eggs still have a shot. Grounder to Red Noki, and she gets them out of the inning. Oh boy, folks, I don't know how to explain that one. 3-run inning. What a wacky one. 5-0. Yoshi Eggs do not deserve to be down by 5. And maybe Red Noki could be in a conversation for early trade talks or release to free agency. This one swung on. It could be deep. Red Critter, if it gets to the wall, it's over the tunnel. It hits the top of the tunnel. And Red Critter will have a stand-up double. So a nice way to get going to change maybe the momentum for the Yoshi Eggs here. Down 5. Runner in scoring position. Eli to take strike one. Second pitch off speed, swung on right to Blue Pianta, and there's a double play. Jesus, just when you think that they're going to get in a good spot It all comes crashing down. Red Paratroopa. Maybe they can get something going. This is just ridiculous, man. Swung on. Nice swing. If it stays down, oh, it's caught by Red Toad. That is the end of the inning. It's just starting to get ridiculous, man. I don't understand. I almost feel bad for the Yoshi Eggs right now. No score for them through 4. Bottom of the 4th. Andrew due up. And then the back to the top of the order. Just a mess. On the ground, a Red Noki. She'll dig this one out. Like I said, I mean, I guess trying to work harder to make up for the mistakes, including just not running to home. Andalikius says they got to put Red Noki on the fucking bench. She is a liability in the outfield. And in the infield. She's a liability, period, right now. I mean, she's making a lot of plays. Let's give her some credit. She's making plays at second. Strike 1 on Blue Pianta. But fuck, man. That's not good. Not where you want. Not what you want to see out of one of your team members, one of your players, when you already are down early in the season. You already got smoked by 14. I mean, what the fuck is that, man? Oh, 1 here. Bases loaded with 1 out on the extra red me. Star pitch here. Rainbow pitch for Yoshi. It's pretty rare to see a rainbow pitch out of Yoshi. We haven't seen him use that. Strike 3. Eli, or the extra red me, rather, misses. And that's a strikeout for Yoshi here. Getting a little bit tired, but a nice strikeout. For the cap here with bases loaded. Inside, strike 1. They could get out of a big pinch here. This would be a real morale booster. Strike 2 on Red Toad. Here's the 3rd pitch. Doesn't go with the star swing. This one swung on. And grabbed by Red Noki. Red Noki trying to fight her way back into the game. Make up for the mistakes. And she's doing it right now. And they're out of a bases loaded jam in the bottom of the 4th. Nicely done. Saying ship her off to Colorado, start the goddamn trade talks. Well, you know, trying to make sure that, you know, she doesn't get traded just yet. Red Shy Guy swings on the first pitch. A little early. I mean, that swung outside. I mean, this team is just missing a little bit of fundamentals right now. Like running home when you are supposed to run home and swinging on that pitch inside and just... God. This is a mess. Baby Luigi, can you do something for me? Can you give me a little bit of heat here, brother? He can give me a little bit of heat. Except, oh, it's off the head. And what the fuck happened there? And it spit out that way. Baby Luigi is going to double. He's going to double there, but it could be an error off the head of the center fielder, the red me, into the piranha plant, then over that way. What the fuck just happened there? On the ground, the Blue Pianta. Oh, it's an error! It's off of the plate! Yoshi's going to go to 2, and somehow this inning is continuing. A second error with Baby Daisy. Just needs a single to get him on the board. What the fuck is going on here? Something's in the water, baby. There's some shit going on. Swung on. If it stays fair, no, it's foul, and it's 0-2. Andrew now takes the star pitch off speed. It swung on, but it's contacted straight to Blue Pianta for the inning. Well, I mean, even with an opportunity to get something done, they got gifted some chances there, but can't get the clutch single. And there's no runs on the board for the Eggs. 5th inning now, bottom of the 5th. Yellow Pianta will swing on that one, get jammed inside as it curved late. And Red Noki takes the fire. She got hit by the fire. The fire's not her fault, but like, dude, oh man. This is getting rough out here, bro. Oh, shit. Grabbed by Baby Daisy. And what a play! Baby Daisy makes up for the issue with a double play. Yoshi is playing very well, I would agree. And that one, Red Noki does take care of. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look at that. It just didn't. They didn't go down 1, 2, 3. But the first 3 batters are out now, and it's 5-0. Look, anything can happen. Crazier shit has happened. We haven't had this big of a comeback, I think, in the league so far. I don't think anybody's come back from down 5. I have to double check that, but that's a good way to start. Red Pianta is going to get it into the gap, not fast enough to keep running. But this could be a nice section here of the lineup. Red Critter had a look at a homer, but it went off the top of the tunnel and down. Got a double. His last at bat. This one's a heater, and it's Out! Unbelievable play! What a play by Yellow Toad. A missile to first base. That is a rare 5-3 double play. Wow. 2 out, grounded, Blue Toad, but the shell will help them out, and Eli will get to first. This is a goofy game if I've ever seen one, folks. Top of the 6th, 2 out. Red Paratrooper trying to get his team on the board. Swung on this one in the gap. 2 on, 2 out again for this team. Can they take their opportunity? They have a power hitter coming up here. Not really. Red Shy Guy wouldn't classify as a power hitter, but he's a contact hitter, and the bases are loaded. Is Eli going to go home? No. Bases loaded. Huge opportunity here. Now who's up? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Red Noki swings on this one. But if it gets in the gap, it'll be good. It's in the piranha plant. One's going to get home if they don't catch it. It's spit out. It's over. Mario gets knocked over. Red Shy Guy's going to get home. And Red Noki's getting a third. She's completely redeemed herself now with that hit. What a hit that was. In the gap to the piranha plant. It swallowed it up. It spat it out. Knocked over Mario. And that's a 3 RBI triple. All of a sudden, this game is potentially within reach. Andrew was on a complete game, but is going to end it there after that charade. And now Mario will try to close it out. This is a goofy fucking game, folks. Holy shit. Right to Blue Toad. That does end the inning, but a 2-out rally with a 3 RBI triple by Red Noki. 3 RBI triple. Puts them within 2. Now, if they can continue the scoreless inning trend, the defense can hold up. They could potentially have a shot in the top of the 7th, but it starts by getting Andrew out, and that's a good way to start. Red Noki, there's the pow ball, though, and but she put him out. What a recovery. She's recovering at an unbelievable speed here. Oh, my God. Red Noki is down, then up, and oh, my God. Blue Toad now, big swing. That's a fly out to right. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Pianta, this would be a big situation here if Yoshi were able to get out all 3 batters here. It's right to Red Noki again. Yoshi is pitching some crazy shit here, is doing absolutely everything he can, and now only down 2 runs. They've got a shot with Yoshi, Baby Daisy, and Red Pianta up. There's plenty of opportunity. 3 outs to go for the Mario Fireballs, though, to go 2-0. This is a big spot here for the Eggs in their season in the early part. This one a line drive, though, to Blue Pianta. That's a tough way to start the inning. Baby Daisy, just need her to get on base. Just need to get on and get the Pianta on. Baby Daisy, big swing. This one is curving foul. The 0-1. Hit grounder to Yellow Toad, and he has been money. Down to their last out, Red Pianta. You need a homer here. Need something. You need to get on base. You need to get the next person up. 0-1. Fastball for Mario. Swung on, and they're down to their last strike. One more for Mario. This could be the game. Swung on. Nice hit. Hit an absolute beamer to keep the game alive. Hits the fastball down. 0-2 in the count. And now Red Critter could be up to tie the game. Remember, folks, he had a great shot at it. Mario's using all the fastballs here. Swung on! It could get deep. But is it at the warning track that the train went by? The Powerball! It's an error! Red Pianta's gonna get home! Could Red Critter get home? Red Critter has an error! Red Critter gets back to the base, but he's caught out! That's the game! Oh no! Red Critter got caught out at third, and it's a tragic way to end a potential comeback for the Yoshi Eggs. The Powerball caused the error. Red Pianta gets all the way home from first, and then Red Critter was thinking about going home, and then is caught off the bag and called out. Unbelievable way to end this. Just a brutal, brutal way for the Yoshi Eggs to end this game, the loser. And they're 0-2. Well, shit, folks. I mean, that is just tragic. The Mario Fireballs did enough, luckily, and had those 2 good innings, but boy, did they have a chance of getting upset here tonight. Fuck, man. How do you even describe that game? I don't even know how we describe what we just watched. Red Noki, by the way, regardless of if she hit a 3 RBI triple to keep them in the game, should have ran home when the single got hit. She stayed on the base. if she was fucking la-di-da, you know? And that would have made it 5-5. We wouldn't need Red Critter. Red Critter could have been the go-ahead run. Fuck. I mean, that is unimaginable. I can't even imagine how Eli's got to be feeling right now. His team is now 0-2. Fuck. I cannot understand that. Brutal. Mario Fireballs, though, they get out of Yoshi Park on the road. They're 2-0, and they're probably going to stay towards the top of the table. Remember, the Daisy Flowers did win. The Daisy Flowers will stay first, but the Mario Fireballs are in a good spot for second unless something else happens. But we got our nightcap, folks. One more game here as we head to Wario City at night. It is the Luigi Knights who shut out the Birdo Bows in game one. They're on the road to take on the Wario Muscles. One more game. What a night it's been. Once again, wacky night. And it could continue. One more game. Stick around. Well, folks, welcome back. One more game here. It's the nightcap. Undefeated teams, the Luigi Knights on the road here. It's dark in Wario City, but the lights are on, baby. They're ready for baseball, and the Wario Muscles certainly gave them a reason to be ready for baseball. They defeated the now 1-1 Bowser Monsters 13-6 on the road, and so now a rowdy crowd that's standing on the side of the street and watching from the buildings, almost a la Wrigley Field in a way. But of course, you know, they had to put this big giant fucking thing right here with Wario's face on it. Not the most flattering thing in a baseball field, but hey, you know what? If they win, it doesn't matter. It's his city. He has his name on it. But they faced the Luigi Knights team, who we saw against the Birdo Bows at home, were defensively strong. Defensively strong. They only put up 4 runs, but they didn't need to do very much else. They pretty much robbed everything that they could. So the question now is, can they do it again against a Wario team that has plenty of hitting power? You got Yellow Pianta in there and Fire Hammer Bro. We got 2 Fire Hammer Bros in this game. And let's take a look real quick at the lineup, starting with the Luigi Knights here. And note, not very much changes. Green Magic Koopa goes into the 7th spot, and Dark Bones becomes a cleanup hitter. But Fire Hammer Bro, the first ever complete game shutout in SSSL history, he will continue the day and will continue pitching like Ethan did earlier, and he'll have his 2nd start in a row. MKF in there has got to be happy about how Fire Bro played earlier, and he's come by. What's up, MKF? And now the Wario Muscles Parker's team is going to stick with Wario for one more time at the starting spot. It ended up getting it done. Again, they allowed 6 runs, but that did them well. You've got Yellow Toad and Pianta with some nice chemistry in there. The outfield should be good, ready and able to rob home runs. This team's batting .535 as well, 23 hits on 43 at-bats compared to Luigi Knights. With not an amazing, not as good of a average. They batted .379 in their opening game. And again, Fire Bro was able to only allow 3 hits in his opening game. Meanwhile, for the Wario Muscles, it was a bit of a it was Wario to start, was able to take them 4 1/3 with 2 runs allowed, then a bit of a committee each inning to get them to the end. But by that time, the game was out of hand, so I wouldn't count too much or put too much into it. But maybe if this game's a little bit closer, it could be a different conversation, and maybe things might get a little bit more complicated for the Wario Muscles, and probably the same for the Luigi Knights. I think the games that they ended up playing ended up coming out pretty simple, and this one could get embroiled. Let's hope it does, and let's hope for the nightcap we see an amazing game. We've had extra innings. We've had crazy last-second shit. It's been a bit of a wacky night, not going to lie, but somebody's got to win this one and improve to 2-0. Let's find that out right now. Last game of the night here in Game Day 2 of the SSSL. And here we go, winning the toss or losing it. It kind of depends on your opinion of it all. But batting first will be Luigi's team on the road. Let's get it on. Here's the first pitch, swung on quickly and smoked quickly. I don't even know how you describe how he caught that. Incinerated it, but it's an out. Ball 1 on green, Paratroopa. This one to Fire Hammer Bros. Well, that's 2 putouts. Here's Fire Bro. Fire Hammer Bro, he also, I believe, had a home run in that first game, and this one will get down for a base hit into center field. Let's take a look at that batting stat for the Luigi Knights. No, actually, for Luigi Knights, surprisingly, despite his great play, he did not have any hits. He went 0 for 4. In this one, and Green Critter went 1 for 3. This one is deep to left field, but it's grabbed. Nicely done by Yellow Toad for the 3rd out, and that is the end of the inning. Scoreless so far, but I think I'm thinking of the Wario Muscles Fire Bro. He had 1 for 5. Actually, they both kind of did a little bit worse than I expected, to be quite frank. I expected both of them to do a little bit better. I thought one of them had a home run last week, to be quite frank, but apparently they did not. Yellow Toad. That one gets down, and that's a leadoff hit for the Muscles. Yellow Pianta. This one, grabbed by Green Critter. Double play. Nice grab. 4-3 double play. Take another look at this one, folks. Great play there. Nice balance to get back up. Green Critter showing those muscles. He is yoked. I tell you what, Wario perfect 5 for 5 in the opening game and make it 6 for 6 as it gets over the head of Green Magic Koopa and goes way into the corner thanks to that street sign. It'll be an extra base and a stand-up double for the big man, the captain and the mayor of Wario City, Wario himself. Now Parker. Parker, who was the first me in SSSL history last week to hit a home run. Had 5 RBIs as well. Yel Pianta had 4. It's next best, and he is going to have a tough try. Oh, nice save. Green Critter able to get the stop. Puts out all 3 thanks to the double play earlier, and we are scoreless through 1. Andrew's in. Your team won in crazy circumstances. Good to see you. I'm glad you downloaded Twitch. Your team won 5-4. Honestly, shouldn't have won, or at least it should have gone to extra innings. But alas, it's a win. A win is a win. That one's a crazy one. You'll have to go back and watch that, Andrew. That was fucking wild, to say the least. Oh, you watched on Discord. That's good. That's good. There's a swing, and that's grabbed. And double play, 5-3 as well after the single by Mitch. Goes straight to Toadsworth. And what do I say about Toadsworth? He's got himself a bit of a throw as well. He's got a good fielding arm, and he went 2 for 5 in the game against the Monsters. 2-out single for Green Magic Koopa. He went 1 for 3. Firebow, surprisingly enough, for Luigi Knights, the only person who was without a hit on the season. And to be quite frank, if you had told me that, I wouldn't have believed you. That one is grabbed for the 3rd out. A quick 1.5 innings here. We get to the bottom of the 2nd. Wario Muscles have Yellow Magic Koopa, Firehammer Bro, and the old man due up. First pitch of the bottom of the 2nd is again straight to Green Critter. Everything going his way is not going past him. Perfect start for him. This is a grounder, a bit of a nice pop. What an assisted play. Dark Bones dives for it, goes straight to Green Magic Koopa, and they make the grab. A very rare 5-6-3 out, put out. Interesting. That's a new one. I've never heard of that one. But Toadsworth gets on with a single. He continues to be not too bad, batting 3 for 6 on the season. Baby Mario straight to Green Magic Koopa. That is the inning. Quick one again, 2 innings down, just like that. Nobody scored. Top of the 3rd. Got Dark Bones to finish it off, then back up to Luigi. We've seen Dry Bones make some big hits tonight of all different kinds. Here's the splitter, sat on the outside one, and, well, if he had sat on the inside, he might have been able to get a beanball. This one swung on as in the gap down, 4-base hit. Dark Bones is on with nobody out. That'll bring up Luigi. Okay, nice way to get things started. The mansion was a bit spooky for the Birdo Bows. Birdo Bows were able to change that around in our first game of the night. We're able to smoke the Waluigi Spitballs. And a lot of interesting storylines already developing in this first part of the season. Remember, folks, if you want to see the standings, you might want to follow me on Twitter or X at @RoamForReal. I end up posting the standings there. But make sure to tune in next time. Expect that to be next week. Maybe on Thursday. Again, follow us on TikTok, all those sorts of things. And subscribe here. You'll get that notification when we go live. And that single will put 2 on with 1 out here for Fire Bro. Can it be his first hit of the season for the Luigi Knights? This one swung on. It's grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa. Double play, 4-6 at second base. And Fire Bro for Luigi Knights remains scoreless. No hits for him. I think in 6 at-bats. Too bad. Really need him to get on the board. Here's Blue Noki now. Bottom of the 3rd, no score. Blue Noki puts a bat to this one. That one's going to get into the gap. It will be a single at least. That's going to stay a single. Nice hit, Blue Noki. Here is Yellow Toad. That one in the gap. It's fair. Double play. Nice grab again. Green Critters killing it. MKF Plays said, oh, it's right. He had those robbed homers. That's true. That's the big story. He actually had a lot of chances. A rare error, though, there from Green Critter. He's been killing it all night. You have to admit that one error for Green Critter is almost earned, I would say. But it's an error, and that will put Yellow Pianta on at first with 2 out for the big man, Wario. 6 for 6. Batting 1,000. It's not a euphemism, it's reality. That one to the warning track, and he's still batting 1,000. 7 for 7 as runners on the corners with 2 out. Man, oh man, Wario is smoking it right now. Here is Parker. Runners on the corners in a big spot here. Bottom of the third. Fire Bro, maybe he can get out of this one. Has pitched so well. This one on the ground. Green Magic Koopa will grab it. Get the out at first. And it remains a scoreless game. Firehammer Bro is able to keep it safe. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Those robbed homers. At least my team had a little bit of defense last game. Probably should not be hitless. But alas, he is. Here's Green Critter, though, who smokes this one deep to right center field, but it's robbed. Parker robs another one, and that's out number 1. This team has had a lot of chances at home runs, as Mitch has mentioned, but they keep getting robbed by good defense. I'm sure when they find a team who hasn't quite found their outfield chemistry later on in the season, those will turn into home runs. But for right now, they keep getting robbed. This one, though, Mitch able to get his second hit of the night, 2 for 2. MKF, you do nothing. You pray. You hope that the pitchers and all the things start getting messed up and that the outfield has to break up. Wario the splitter on the first pitch. Green Shy Guy, hold on this one. And again, Toadsworth, an unbelievable play to make the double play quickly. And that makes this still a scoreless game through 3.5. Bottom of the 4th. Yellow Magic Koopa back up here for the Wario Muscles. This is the 4, 5, 6 section of the lineup. He'll swing on this one. Green Critter again. Unbelievable. He is absolutely killing it. That is right, Andrew. The real question here is, who's going to break first? The defense has been stellar. Now it's Firehammer Bro on Firehammer Bro. Hey. This one swung on. Will it stay fair? It might stay fair near the pole, near the street light. Oh, it turns and almost could have been an out there, but it does end up going foul. The 0-2. Take strike 3 looking. Strike 3 looking, and man, what a situation there. So Fire Bro for the Wario Muscles did not get this one. Toadsworth! Toadsworth! It's over the plate at the wall, but robbed by Mitch, and that's the 3rd out. Oh, we would have loved to see a Toadsworth home run. That would have been like Bartolo Colon hitting a home run. But alas, to no avail. Toadsworth will have to wait. 4 innings down. There's been no score. It's the first time I think this has happened in the season so far. Like I said, this league gives you every flavor of baseball. You're getting a defensive pitching battle here. Right now in our nightcap. Top of the 5th, Green Magic Koopa hits that in the gap. No out single. Green Toad. He's going to see a splitter, folks. Sit on the outside one, but watch that one slowly reach the catcher's mitt for a strike. Fast one now. Green Toad. This one's out to center field. A bit slow to it if it's high enough. It's not. Parker robs it again. And alas, this team still remains without a home run on the season. They've been robbed of every single goddamn home run that they've had a chance of hitting. It is brutal. Jesus is correct. You're going to need to pray to him to try and get a home run against some of these defenses. And Alekius on YouTube saying both offenses are looking lethargic out there. Well, I mean, sure, somewhat. But at the same time, there's a lot of great defense being played. As that one will get down for a base hit. 1st and 2nd with 1 out. You also got like 3 or 4 home runs getting robbed here. So it's just like, well, damn, you know? Here we go. Captain's battle now. Luigi on the plate. I've noticed that a lot of the captains sometimes don't use their star swings. I'm always a little surprised by that. They kind of wait and hold on to them. But it's all right. We see some pure baseball, you know? And God, we know that they can still hit the ball. Doesn't matter if they use their star swing or not. Bases loaded with 1 out. Green Paratroopa will send it right to Fire Bro. It's the 6-4. And man, oh man, we are still having trouble finding any runs here. 4.5 down, bottom of the 5th, coming up with Baby Mario, the bottom half of this lineup. Bottom section, we'll get back to the top with Yellow Toad. But I don't know if I expect any more runs to be had here, but you never know. Off speed here for Baby Mario in for strike. Again, straight to Green Critter, that's one. Here's Blue Noki now, who surprised us and had a nice hit earlier in the game. And will not surprise us this time. It is grabbed again. Nice grab. Green Magic Koopa. Yellow Toad here. It's been 1-2. Will it be 1-2-3? 0-1. Pop fly to center field. Oh, it does get down, so it won't be 1-2-3, and it gives Yellow Pianta a chance to get up and maybe cause some offense to happen in this game. Here's Fire Hammer Bro, who again, folks, Fire Hammer Bro, this is the 12th consecutive inning that Fire Hammer Bro has pitched. This one is a pop fly to right, grabbed by Luigi, scoreless through 5. Scoreless through 5. Fire Hammer Bro has not allowed a run for the Luigi Knights, but something's got to give here, folks. 2 innings to go in regulation. It's Fire Hammer Bro here, who has been robbed so much, is due very much for his home run, but is going to need to earn it. Looks at a strike. Down the middle there, grabbed by the other Fire Hammer Bro. That is the first out. Wario started to get a little bit tired here again. He pitched about 4 1/3 or something to that avail in the first game. So I can understandably see why he might be getting tired here. Just might be hitting the end of his shelf life, using another splitter. Green Critter sitting on this one. It's deep to center, but they could rob it again. It's not fast enough. Again, it's robbed. Parker keeping this game scoreless. It's the 3rd home run he's robbed tonight, just like Tristan did earlier. Fucking unbelievable this is. Tristan did this earlier. That is it for Wario. He's going to call it early here. Not really early. He pitched a pretty solid outing there. That's 5 2/3 for Wario with nothing allowed. A good outing. And now Toadsworth. I am a little bit curious about this decision. This is kind of a transition pitcher. But that's all right. You got the out. Toadsworth gets the last out of the 6th inning. Remember, Toadsworth up last time was not very good, I would say. And they pulled him quick. But, again, the game was kind of out of reach. But now we go to the bottom of the 6th here. No score. Once again, Wario, who is still perfect, I believe, is still perfect. I believe that Wario is a perfect 8 for 8 in the season so far. Now Fire Hammer Bro. Again, he pitched a complete game. Getting a little bit tired now. Will pitch a strike to Parker. Parker, the only me to hit a homer. Could be this time. Will it be number 2 for Parker? It's at the wall. It's over the head of Mitch. Home run. They couldn't rob it. Parker with his 2nd homer of the year in a perfect time in the bottom of the 6th. Mitch took a try at it, but it was over his head. Unbelievable scenes here. I mean, it's just the same deal, and Fire Bro's going to come out. I can't believe it, man. I don't. This shit is ridiculous. I don't understand. Ball. I don't get it. I don't understand that shit, man. Dugout and out for out number 1. That's crazy. I don't get it. Sometimes it happens, man. We saw Tristan miss one earlier. You can only rob so many, apparently. It's still a close game, though. You never know. 1 on with 1 out here for the Wario Muscles. Man, Parker. Parker, I tell you what, the owner of the Wario Muscles, most RBIs on the team, has 2 home runs, 7 RBI. Okay? Don't think I would have picked him to be the one with the most RBI. And Toadsworth is going to get there just in time. 2 on with 1 out. Got a bit of a jam here for Luigi to get out of. This is a good person to put in here. You think you can get him out of a jam? Ball, though, he needs to get over the plate here. Kind of pitching outside of the plate. Baby Mario, straight to Green Magic Koopa. That is a double play. That will end the inning. But that is the only score, and it was a tragic way. It was a great effort. A great effort. But with the way this game is going, 2 runs might be enough. The Wario Muscles are up 2-0. Luigi desperately needs to get one here. Can Green Shy Guy get him going? Slow pitch here for Toadsworth. This is the right pitcher. If you're Luigi, if you're Mitch right here, you want Toadsworth to be in the game right now. 1-1 on Green Shy Guy. This is the perfect person to hit a homer off of. I believe he might have allowed a home run. It's 2-1. 2-2. Green Shy Guy not really looking to take any of these pitches. This one's over the plate. He does swing on this one, and Firehammer Bro grabs it. That's the first out. Yes, Toadsworth did allow one of the 2 home runs last week, so this is a good spot if you're the Luigi Knights. But God, these are some annoying pitches. He's kind of a unique pitcher to face when you're facing fastballs all night. No wonder why you ground it out, and they're down to their last out. Can Green Toad give them salvation and get on base? It's so tough because how do you even swing? When do you swing at these? This is a fastball, though. Meatball down the middle. It's in the gap. Green Toad is going to get on. And there's the geyser I thought might make a difference. It did make a difference and allowed the Diddy monkeys to win later. Dark Bones is a great person to have up here. Takes ball 1. Needs to get on base. A homer would tie it. Pickoff attempt for the last out. No good. This one could get over the plate. It is over the plate. It's in the gap again. Hold on, folks. And it goes over to the corner. Green Toad is going to get to third. Is he going to go home? He will. Green Toad is going to go home. He's safe. Dark Bones has a stand-up triple. And he's on third with 2 outs. A huge position here. 1 run away from tying the game. Wario City does Wario's team dirty. A triple for Dark Bones in a big spot. And now up to the plate, the Captain Luigi. He just needs to get a single, and this game is tied. Takes strike 1. I know it'd be a perfect time for a star hit. Luigi has not used them. That's a ball. 1-1. Good eye, Luigi. The 1-1. Is hit. If it gets down, it will get down. Tie game. Tie game at Wario City. RBI single for the captain. Dark Bones, the player of the game right now for the Luigi Knights. Now Green Paratrooper, there's still 2 out. You want to try and get the lead here, obviously. You want to prevent this going from extra innings. Huge spot here. Green Paratrooper. Over the head of Yellow Magic Koopa. And there's 2 on. Toadsworth getting tired. This is a huge spot for him to let all this shit up. And now, the perfect person at the plate. Fire Bro. He's had so many homers robbed this year. Is it his time? Good eye. Oh, that's called a strike. I think that's bullshit. Lakido, what are you looking at? Lakido has glasses. He needs to get them fixed. This one to the wall. It's going to get to the wall. But a star play. Close play at the plate. It's safe. 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 Luigi takes the lead. This hit got to the wall. What a huge situation. Parker gets it to Yellow Toad. Close play at the plate, but Luigi is safe. What a turn of events in this game. I cannot believe that this is how we're going to end the night. We thought it'd be a scoreless game. It might be a boring one, but instead, it's pressure-filled. This is a huge 2-out rally. You got to pull Toadsworth. He fucked this. This is a blown save for Toadsworth. And now Yellow Magic Koopa is in with 2 on. Green Critter, a perfect person to have up at the plate. Could they add insurance here? Ball outside. 1-1. This one hit. It's going to get down. It will get down. And the boo item, the error. Oh, man, it's in the corner. Could Firebro get home? No, he holds up. But that's another RBI. The arrows have been causing Wario's team more issues than Luigi's team, and they're at home. Green Paratroopa gets home, and it's 4-2 with Mitch, who's hit 2 tonight. Bit of a steal, trying to bunt at the plate. Pickle, and he goes back. They're trying to steal home and do a squeeze bunt here. Stealing again for home. Squeeze bunt, but the bunt is foul. The bunt's foul, so now it's 0-2. You got to swing. I like the moxie of this team. Pop fly to Pianta, and that's out number 3. Unbelievable inning for the Luigi Knights. An absolutely clutch triple from Dark Bones. Brings home a player Then he's able to get home with a single like Derek Jeter. Luigi stepped up there and hit a single to tie the game. And then 2 more from Firebro and the mix. And now it's 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Blue Noki on the ground. Green Magic Koopa will make the play. And that's the first out. This would be an amazing win on the road if this result holds. But here comes the big section of the lineup. Here's Yellow Toad. If he gets on base, it'll be Yellow Pianta. Then I believe Wario. That would be huge. 2-0 here on Yellow Toad. Doesn't have to take a swing at this one. But he does. It's 2-1. 2-1. This one contacted. Green Critter can't get there. He can't get there. And so Yellow Toad is on first. With Yellow Pianta, who could be the tying run. This ball is over the plate for a strike. 0-1 on Yellow Pianta. Could ground into a double play or a homer. Could be a tying run. Will it stay fair? No, it's just foul. Oh my God. Another one. This one could go. That one's going to go foul too. Oh my God. The scenes here, folks. You could cut the tension with a knife. Off speed. Into the outfield. It's going to get down. There will be 2 on. Yellow Toad's going for extra bases. Runners on the corners with 1 away. In for the captain, who has not missed a hit. He's 8 for 8. It's Wario. He's been batting 1,000. It's not a euphemism. He takes ball 1. Oh, man, this is close. This is a tight one. A homer would end it. A homer would end it. It's in Wario City. Does it stay fair? No, it goes foul. 1-1. Oh, this is such a tight situation. This one, a ball. Luigi's afraid of pitching it over the plate. The 2-1. A ball. 3-1. I almost wouldn't hate an intentional walk here. The ball. It goes straight to Green Magic Koopa. Double play. Double play. The game is over. And the Luigi Knights steal one on the road against the Wario Muscles. But they had to hold on for dear life. Oh my God, folks, as you see the skyline of Wario City, what a beautiful way to play. Man, do we get blessed with some beautiful baseball. What a way to end the night here in game day number 2. Your final score, the Luigi Knights 4, the Wario Muscles 2. We're even getting a bark from my help right here. Barking away, barking away. Goodness, what a game. As soon as you thought that there was no hope for Mitch, all of their home runs getting robbed, they put together a magical 4-run top of the 7th. And somehow, the Wario Muscles were this close. A couple of feet from ending the game. If it's going to be like that, man, we got a lot of games left, a lot of baseball left. What a fun season we have ahead of us. Well, folks, that's the first week. And that's right, Mitch moved Dry Bones to that last spot, last minute. Man, one position change, one batting lineup change made all the difference there. Whew. Take a deep breath. I cannot believe what we've just witnessed again tonight, folks. It's like every time you're like, damn, there's got to be a boring night, right? And I thought maybe we were in stretch for a boring night. But, God, we have 3 situations that came down to the last inning, had extra innings, lots of hitting. What more do you want, baby? You got to tell your friends about this shit, man. It's definitely going on TikTok. You're damn right. TikTok at Super Sluggers. We got us here on YouTube. We got Twitch. Follow me here. Subscribe. Do all that. We'll let you know when the next game is. Follow me on Twitter at RomeForReal. And, man, holy shit. What a game. Final score there, 4-2. We'll get you all the standings. Make sure you tune in next time. Again, I'm guessing either Tuesday or Thursday. More likely Thursday at 6 p.m. Whew. I'm going to go have a beer, take a deep breath, rest the voice. Folks, thank you so much for sticking around. More games coming. We'll see you next week in the SSSL. Bye-bye for now, okay?